everybody. Welcome to another session of Age of Crisis. Here is Rob with recap.
So, what happened last time?
We finished up we flooded the mine. I think that happened last time. And then some of us went to the library while others went to go spend money on alcohol.
That did happen.
Mm-hmm.
We found out where the Fairy Grove is rumored to be.
Not exactly where, but the general idea, right?
I said rumored. There might be trolls.
Oh yeah, trolls.
One
As
job.
JD quickly downloads trolls into the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
What tavern are you guys drinking at? Are you at the Elf Song?
Oh,
Aaron
you're done.
and
No, we weren't at the Elf
Kit?
Song. We were at like some cheap place.
We went to
Oh, you were
the
at the
Blushing
Blushing
Mermaid.
Mermaid?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have been drinking heavily at the Blushing Mermaid while Jorgen and Triss have been putting in the hard work. You guys have been relaxing. Kit's just been ordering like pitchers and pitchers of ale, and I'm gonna need both Aaron and Kit to roll Constitution saving throws for poison.
Oh, I haven't really. Okay.
Yeah, you guys get like real drunk. You're both like shithoused. So, yeah.
I think we should find everybody and then go get them.
Find who?
The gods.
Whoa, all of them?
Yeah, they gotta answer for their crimes against humanities.
Wait, what? Which crimes?
For making all of us gods babies.
Oh, were crimes. Wait, were crimes against humanity?
No, they just left or do a ton of child support.
All right. Yeah.
They can handle it. They can handle it.
I think you're drunk.
I think you're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
I look over someone nearby. Do I look drunks to you?
He nods. Looks at
Oh.
you. He looks pretty drunk too.
I guess
Everyone
I
in
look-
this place looks real drunk all of a sudden.
I guess I look drunks.
I think it's in the air.
We being poisoned? Are enemies around?
I look for enemies.
I look for enemies.
Yeah. Roll perception. At disadvantage.
I normally have advantage.
Christ. Why do I play D&D?
You don't see any enemies.
Find them. They're hiding.
I'm gonna go check the bathroom. That's where enemies would
Yeah.
be.
Wouldn't
What?
it be cool
Hmm.
if we had a god-killing sword?
Yeah. Wait, was it a sword?
I assume it's a sword. They don't really hear of any god-killing axes.
No, then I want it. I'm gonna tell you a secret.
Secrets.
I'm not very good with a sword.
Well, what if we just like bend the blade around to make it look like an axe? What's the sword? What's an axe but a fat sword?
Do you think if we melted down the metal of magic into the shape of an axe, it'd still be magic?
Do you think that if we melted down your cursed axe, that all the axes that they make from all the iron in there would become cursed axes?
Oh no.
And then they sell them to the
Frightening
Flaming
thought.
Fist, and they're just like, why is all the fists angry?
Oh no. Wait. That mine doesn't exist anymore.
They're gonna find it again. They're gonna dig it out or swim it out.
But whenever you put water on lava, it turns to stone.
It wasn't lava. It was metals.
Oh,
It was molten metals.
maybe if you melt down a curse, like, just makes you a little, like, ragey, but not, like, murder your friends.
All of a sudden, the flaming fist people are real testy.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no, he's
We're
my
getting
fault.
robbed.
What?
What?
Quick, on guard!
At
I
what
hear
point
dice
do
rolling
we-
in this tavern.
So, you guys, Triss and Jorkin, you guys already, like, you did, like, ascending or something before, right? To figure out where they were?
I think
Sure.
they were going to, yeah.
Yes.
And, yeah, you guys will find the Blushing Mermaid.
Should we give them the name?
I assume that's how they find you, is through the name of the place.
I'll blush
Only
your
if
mermaid.
they give us the actual name of the place. Otherwise, we're going all over town.
All right, guys. What if we tell them? If they ask us, we tell them we're in the elf singing tavern. That way they think we're fancy.
Okay, you tell them that. I'm gonna go pee.
Who would I have sent
I
this
just
to?
think
I
they're
don't know.
waiting.
I don't know.
He's
And
just
what the
like,
response-
he's mentally thinking the response the whole time.
I'm just thinking, it's not even being sent. Sending didn't even happen yet. I'm just thinking it at him.
I don't know.
Who
Depends
would
on how you
Jorgen
wanna
send the
play this.
message to is the better question.
That is so much of a better question. I definitely think it would be.
Kit.
I'd say Kit. Even though I don't trust her, what with her magical abilities
What?
and hitting me in the face with an
You
axe.
don't trust
know?
my magic. What about your magic?
We can have this argument later.
So, basically, Kit receives the sending. It's like, we're done with the research. Where y'all at?
Oh, we're at the mermaid place. I haven't seen a mermaid though.
I'm a mermaid.
You're not there. She's in the bathroom.
Just
I
like
hope-
peeing.
Yeah, I
Also,
just
I'm
yelled,
peeing.
"Just yell mermaids in the middle of the tavern.
You know where the mermaid place is?
I know of a mermaid place. Did she sound drunk?
She told me that she was in the process of urinating. Yeah.
The blushing mermaid.
Are there actual mermaids?
I don't think so. I've never been. But
I'll
That'd be
make
real
mermaids
disappointing.
blush.
Creepy. Very, very creepy. All right, we're headed there. We gotta go
All
make
right.
sure. Wait, weren't they supposed to go buy supplies?
theirs was to sell supplies. Which I assume is why they're drunk.
Do you think they just like sold the supplies and then used all the money for alcohol?
I hope not, 'cause it should have been a lot of money.
Should have been. We should go find out.
All right. Yeah, you guys do your trek across the northern district of the city, and you find the Blushing Mermaid.
Did we spot any mermaids when we walk in?
Nope.
Damn.
No mermaids. False advertising.
Well, the Happy Dragon didn't have dragons. Happy or otherwise.
Yeah, people in there weren't happy at all, so
Yeah,
false
it's full of
advertising
tourists.
everywhere. All right.
But as you enter, it's a very lively establishment. The ale is definitely flowing throughout. So yeah, that's the kind of the atmosphere of this place. It's also pretty crowded.
Did we spot our watermelon friend?
What is Aaron doing?
Yeah. What did he do
Just
the
trying to
second
find-
I walked away?
Trying to find the mermaid. There's one hidden here somewhere.
Yeah, where are you looking?
Is there like a big fish tank somewhere?
Nope.
All right, then I'm talking to the barkeep and I'm explaining to him that they need to get a very large fish tank, like a big piece of glass, and fill it with water so they can put a mermaid in here, and it would draw so many more people. And he's just going on and on and on and on and on about it.
So yeah, you guys see him at the at the bar, and that's what he's doing.
The barkeep probably left a while ago, but I'm still like just kind of talking at him.
Fucking at him, yeah. All right, we're gonna walk up to Aaron. Mid MLM pitch.
And you see, they don't even have to be real mermaids. You just get some hot girls and to put them in there with little fish legs. This would be fine. Get a wizard to cast in polymorphs, and just stop halfway.
I really want.
Fish don't have legs, Aaron.
I really just wanted to let him continue going.
Hey guys, how are you feeling? Because I feel pretty cheated and not seeing a mermaid today, but pretty good other than that.
How drunk are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
How 10 to 1 are you drunk?
0. We spent all day in a library.
That sounds.
Well, we did figure out where we needed to go.
Yeah, we gotta go to the woods.
We know where in the woods. We know where the druids are in the
We'll get there
woods.
eventually.
We know
Yeah.
there's trolls in the woods.
Yeah. Have you ever fought a troll?
We're talking about like the big green people that generate, or the just people that like to talk out their buttholes.
I don't think
I
I've
just-
fought either of those things, so either would be magical and an amazing fight.
Oh wait, where's the other one? Where did Kit go? Oh, she's pooping.
I don't think that's true.
She's been gone a long time.
That is true, because we talked to her like 20 minutes ago when we started walking over here.
She's working the rest of the curse out of her system.
Where is Kit? Kit, what are you doing?
Responds back. You just see letters start appearing on the page.
I do not appreciate that at all.
Oh, are you casting sending and asking?
Yeah. If I show up and she's still not back at the in sight, then I will cast sending and see where she's at. Kit, we found Aaron. He's very intoxicated. Where are you?
I'm gonna play back. What do you mean? I have Aaron.
She just found a dog in the bathroom.
I'm just gonna like show the book to Chris.
Wait, are there two of me?
Is this is Aaron, right?
Yep.
Evil twins.
I will reply back. Where are you?
I'm at the bar.
Do I see her at the bar?
You look around. This place is pretty crowded. Roll perception.
Oh no, I don't want to roll things.
You don't see her.
We're at the bar. You're definitely not at the bar. Where are you?
Did she go to a different bar?
She
She
didn't
thinks
go to the
she's with
bathroom. She just
Aaron.
looked out.
She
Wait,
went
is
to
she
the
not
3
by
old
the?
kegs.
Is she not at the bar next to the giant penis?
You guys did pass by the 3 old kegs, which was like, on the way there.
Was that another bar?
You have to go like searching for Kit.
I'm lost.
Don't worry, I can find her.
Kit, which bar are you at?
I'm at the mermaid.
Did she go
Wait.
outside at some point?
I don't see any mermaids though.
Yeah, we've been over that part, haven't we? What? I don't even know what to ask at this point. Where in the bar are you?
I'm by this guy that has a green. What's your name, guy? You have to cast the message again. I can't respond again.
Having seen that, I am just gonna like try to step on the like stool, the chair, and just shout, "Kit, where are you?"
Kit, where are you? Oh, bucket, where's the bucket?
Do I get a reply that way?
No, you do. Like, people look at you, but yeah, you don't see Kit. She doesn't come over or anything.
False alarm. I kept it down.
I can make my voice louder.
Right.
Would that be helpful?
It might cause issues. I don't think she's in here.
Can I start looking for her by sniffing around?
Go ahead. Roll perception.
I'm sniffing her.
Well, you don't have advantage because you're drunk. So that would be a
Straight roll.
13-ish, something like that.
Yeah, 14.
14. Yeah, you sniff around and you follow
I'm
the
just going up to
trail.
people and sniffing them.
Yeah, and you follow the trail and it leads outside.
On the trail.
We're following
like,
Aaron, I guess. 'Cause we don't want
wobbling
to lose
around.
him as well.
Yep.
All right. You guys are walking through the city here. Like, Aaron's probably stumbling a little bit. And you will see Kit coming from the direction of the 3 old kegs
What?
outside.
You said that you were at the Mermaid.
That's a mermaid right there.
Yeah, but you weren't inside the Mermaid. We were.
No, you weren't inside the mermaid. You're in the street.
Inside a mermaid.
Yeah, I realized the
I wish I was
second
a
I said
mermaid.
it. Alright, well, I feel like...
Guys, we made money.
How much money did you make?
Mm-hmm.
Also, were we supposed to pay for those drinks? Because I think we just left.
Well, no,
To be honest,
you pay when you get them, right?
Yes. That's normally how it works.
Do you
Put
not
it
run
on
up
her
a tab?
tab.
It's up to you guys. How'd you pay?
Pretty sure if you're that drunk, I don't know. It's up to JD, really.
I mean, you would have paid however you paid. I don't know.
I mean,
Does the Blushing Mermaid have a tab system?
honestly,
Or a
Kit would
no.
have been like, here's 10 gold, just keep it coming.
There you go. That would have been plenty to do.
That
If we were trying to do.
explains why you guys are so fucked up.
Need a
How did this
nap.
bottle get in my hand?
Did you steal that?
Oh, we paid for it.
Yeah. Who do you think I am?
He's not
I
a
don't-
bad guy. You're a bad guy.
I don't remember seeing a bottle in his hand when he left the bar. Did you just take that off of a random table? We should probably, like,
Wait.
vacate the area.
Maybe it's magic. Here, Kit, throw it and see if it comes back like your weapons.
I throw the bottle.
Throwing a bottle?
Yeah.
All right, you throw it. It hits the ground. It shatters.
Aw,
Okay, now bring
man.
it back. Now bring it back.
It's not coming back.
Now bring it back. You can do it.
To be honest, that was probably for the best.
We should go get more. Let's go.
No,
We-
you guys are good. You're
Yeah,
done.
you guys are good. You've had enough for all of us, I think. I think we should probably wait till tomorrow to share the information.
Isn't it nighttime? Isn't tomorrow tomorrow?
Tomorrow is tomorrow.
Tomorrow is always tomorrow.
So we'll tell you tomorrow. Alright, where are we taking these drunkards?
I don't know that I want to take them home, but we can. It just might get me more grounded.
We can go to our place and get the small room.
The small, yes.
The small room that
Ye
none
all
of us fit
in.
in.
That
We're going
place,
to the inn.
that place is really far away.
Going
Um,
to the inn.
I'm gonna, two options. Either we take them back to your mom's and they can just sleep this off, or we take them to the carnival, put them on a ride. They will
God.
throw up all of the alcohol.
Oh, no.
I'm going to the inn and I start walking.
All right, I shall lead the way. We're headed to the inn, and I'm just gonna look at
Home.
Chris. Yeah.
Home.
Aaron,
Okay.
Aaron, I'm gonna race you.
Okay, I run.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Not in the correct direction at all either.
Yeah. No, this way. We go opposite directions.
She just says, "I'll race you whatever direction Aaron's facing." He just sprints.
Imagine this is what having toddlers is like.
Yeah.
So Jorgen and Triss, you guys corral them.
Uh-huh.
Where do you corral them towards?
We're taking them back to the bounty of the goddess.
All right.
No, we could just kill them, and then use your healing just enough that they're still lying down.
You guys
Yeah,
corral them back
It's a
towards
bad plan.
the bounty of the goddess. And I forgot to mention, so Kit has attuned to this helmet, this black helmet,
Oh yeah.
and it was very tight on the guy's face, if you guys recalled. And
With a red ball gag.
it so the appearance of the helmet is basically like an exact replica of Kit's face. So
Does
it doesn't.
Creepy.
Does my
it doesn't-
mouth move?
No, because it still has the face guard, like the mouth guard, so that looks the same.
Hmm.
But the rest of it is like an exact copy of Kit's face. So it looks slightly less
Oh crap! Aaron, punch me.
awful.
You're supposed to punch
I
me.
punch her.
No, don't do that.
I gotta test the helmet. I could be cursed.
I do
I'm
that.
not
I
gonna-
punch her.
All right, you get punched. You take like 5 damage.
How?
Gee,
You hit that hard.
what's happening?
Am I evil?
Are you evil?
I'm just gonna look at Triss. Am I evil?
You
Am
don't.
I-
You don't look. You don't look.
If you have to
particularly
ask, you're
evil.
probably not.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Don't think that's the standard.
Like you
Evil
would know.
people don't normally ask if they're evil.
That's why
They're just
Jorgen's
evil.
evil.
Dude,
But
Oh,
evil
you know what? I
people
think
wouldn't
evil
know
people
whether
think
or not they're
they're good.
evil. Evil people think they're doing the wrong thing for the right reason most of the time.
Exactly, but
Or
they
they're
don't
just
question it.
dicks. Like Geronimous, Geronicus.
Irenicus?
Yeah.
He's definitely evil.
Well, yeah. But do you
Well-
think he like asked his friends, "Hey guys, am I evil now?" No, I don't think he's ever done that.
I don't think he has friends.
You
Fair
think his
point.
mom ever showed up to wizard school with his lunch and was like, "You're such an evil boy"? Aaron stops to pee on one of the buildings, but he lifts his leg a little bit.
No.
Drink responsibly, children.
As you do, a guard starts running towards you. And he
Quick,
says,
beat
"Hey!
it!
Hey!
They
Yeah.
smash a 40 on the ground and scatter.
Don't. You already threw your 40 on the ground.
Where'd I get this one?
We're like
Oh,
a
God.
leader.
Just gonna hold on to Aaron and try to, make him decent.
Yeah, good luck with
And-
that." He
and-
runs off.
And what?
Yeah.
The guard's like, "Hey, no urinating in the streets." What
I
is
do like
this?
a 30-foot vertical leap onto a building.
Scampers away towards the bounty of the
A
goddess.
drunk Aaron would be so
is that-
annoying.
Is that where he's heading? Just double checking.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I need a yes or a no.
I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
I cast flying and I chase after him.
All right, you do that.
Jorgen's such
Just-
a good big brother.
Just running from rooftop to rooftop. Just peeing all the way.
I would just like to know, is he just peeing in his pants?
No, it's
Maybe.
still out.
Life was never made presentable.
God.
The image I have of your guys' return to the temple is like Jorgen's flying above, chasing Aaron as he's running from rooftop to rooftop. There's eldritch blasts coming down to try and direct
No.
Aaron's travel towards the temple.
It's pretty
And
smart.
Actually, yeah, okay. I would
Eventually, Aaron just gets tired and he like curls up on one of the rooftops and falls asleep immediately.
then a flying Jorgen just carries him, and yeah.
I don't know that I can, but I can definitely cast a floating disc and just roll him onto it and float that along with me.
You do that in this hypothetical situation that may or may not be canon. As you guys make your way to the... Finally, you get to the Chandler house. In whatever state you guys choose to be in. Apparently, Aaron's just passed out on a Tensor's floating disc.
I would have definitely covered up his shame.
I would imagine Kit's mastered the skill of coming home drunk, but acting like she's totally not drunk.
Yeah.
Just gonna walk as straight as possible.
Yeah, straight to Briar's room. Just don't look
Is
at
there-
anything. Don't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Is there any role for this? Performance or something?
Sure.
See.
I want to see how straight of a walk it is.
6, let's go. Oh!
18!
Ooh.
I said.
She is a master at pretending that she's not drunk.
You think
Yep.
my dad isn't strict? Come on.
Alright. So while she's totally fooling everyone in the room, I'm absolutely gonna rat her out. So some of us are drunk.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
I just waved my hand up off the disc.
I wasn't even aware you were awake.
So, Tris, you got... The moms keep the house pretty clean. But this place is, like, spotless. It is, like, it is so clean. And you see is, like, Briar, he's, like, wearing an apron. And he's, like, sweeping. While your moms are just, like, sitting at the table, arms crossed, watching this all unfold. As Kit passes, and they give her a scrutinizing gaze. And come up with nothing. And then Jorgen talking about people being drunk, and they immediately look at Aaron and Jorgen.
Not me. I'm sober. Trying to
You're
corral some people. You
I
think
was at the library all day.
we were at the
Yeah,
library all
you
day.
and I.
Yes.
The other two were, I don't know what they were doing.
We did errands. What do you mean?
Based on how
I'm
intoxicated they are, I think you know what they were doing all day.
My name is Aaron.
Aaron, they
We're
know who you are. We've
not
been here before.
doing
Nobody
errands.
did me.
Can someone take him upstairs?
Do you mind if he just sleeps it off? I would appreciate that. I'll take him. I'll help him up.
Don't
Kit?
sleep inside your body.
Yeah.
Kit, you're coming too. Come along.
Oh, Kit's gone. She's like halfway up the stairs. Just-
All right.
Head down, going to bed.
Do your windows lock? Just out of curiosity.
Nope.
This might not end well. All right.
All right, so you float him upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to like transfer him to like getting him to walk.
You could float the disc over the bed and then like dispel
Spell
it.
it, yeah. that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it would fit through the door, or if I had to like pivot. You know, like
I've always
Is
imagined
it?
it because the material requirements for it is a drop of mercury, so I've always kind of imagined it as being semi-amorphous.
Yeah, because it has to follow you.
You probably have to like tilt it to get it through the doorway. Aaron's head hits the door, and but it doesn't matter because he's drunk, so it's fine.
oops. Yep. All right. Well, gonna drop him in the bed. Kit, you going to sleep?
Yeah.
There was a long pause there.
I will fall on a bed. I don't know how many beds there are in here.
There's a bed and also like a cot situation.
Actually, it's going to take me 10 minutes to get out of this armor, so I'm going to start doing that.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna drop Aaron on the floor. On the
Do
cot.
that. You do that.
I lay on the floor and it wakes me up enough to just like slither out of my armor.
You do that.
I'm just like kicking it. It's like stuck on one leg and I just kick it till it flies across the room.
Downstairs, you hear a loud bang.
Mm-hmm.
We're fine.
I'm so sorry.
Both moms just sigh in unison.
They're not normally like this. Okay, they are frequently like this, but they're also really good people.
And you see, as Briar, he kind of puts the broom away, and he says, "All right, I'm done." And Rosethorn will say, "All right, are you ready to explain yourself, or you need some more chores?" And Briar, with just kind of like this lowered gaze, says, "All right." He just makes his way over to the table and sits with your moms.
I'll also sit down.
And there's just kind of like a moment of silence here as your moms just kind of look at him, arms crossed, just waiting, uh, as he takes a moment to kind of, I guess, figure out what he wants to say. But he starts and he says, "All right, well, so the thing is I was never really cut out to be a cleric in the first place. Um, I I felt like I probably just would have disappointed everyone if I kept trying to become one. And it isn't really something that I even wanted to do to begin with. So instead of being an adult and talking to you all without it, I guess I just took the coward's way out, and I
Suicide.
figured I'd earn enough money to start a new life someplace else, and I wouldn't have to explain why I left or why I didn't belong here, and you all would have just been so angry that you wouldn't have come to find me. But uh, Triss did. She came and she found me, and I'd be dead if she hadn't. And that's basically it.
For the record, I will always come find you. So please don't do this again, because that was really scary.
I won't. I'll just figure something else out, I guess.
You know, you could get like a normal job, like a normal person.
Yeah, I guess I could. And he starts to rub his bicep on like the arm that is partially missing. And Lark will just get up and move over and sit next to him and just kind of give him a hug. And she'll say, "Everything is going to be fine. We'll figure this out together, and we'll figure it out." And Rosethorn just says, "You're still grounded." What is Jorgen doing? Jorgen, you would have like finished up with, with uh the drunkards, and you would have basically heard this entire conversation like at the top of the stairs if you chose to like wait and listen or whatever.
If I definitely heard that this was a family moment, I would have just kind of backed down and backed away and let this happen. What time of day are we talking?
After everything, with you guys kind of wandering around the city and looking for, doing all the things, it's probably like a little early for bedtime, but I mean, it's like, maybe like 8 p.m. ish, something like that.
All right, then I think I will take the opportunity to cast Sending to Corvin.
Okay.
And I will say to him, Corvin, no updates on Arturo. I need to know if Victor can build a new arm for someone or reattach his old one.
All right, that's kind of random. I guess I'll ask.
We had a friend who lost an arm. We have it, but the clerics can't fix him. Need to know if Victor can build him a better one.
All right, I'll let him know. Give me a little bit. I gotta track him down. I'll ask him.
Okay. I guess I'll recast sending in a half hour.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
And then if the conversation is over, I'm gonna head downstairs and join the others.
all right. You wait for a little bit as they kind of talk through a couple things here for probably the next half hour, and you can message him again. And he will say, "All right, I found him. He said that he could make a new arm, but he needs precise measurements."
What if I just bring him the old arm?
There's a pause. He says, "Yeah," he says, "that'll work too."
I am gonna reply back just so I fully understand. What does Victor say this arm will be able to do?
There's a pause.
Mm-hmm.
Says, he's a lot of things apparently. I don't know.
Will it still function as his hand? Can he still control it?
That was one of the things he listed off. Yeah.
All right. We're headed to Baragos in what? A week? So I might ask him to meet me in Baragos to get the measurements.
All right. Can probably work that out. Just message me again in about a week.
I'll let you know once we get about the same distance from Baragos' House of Mistra.
All right.
And I guess I will head downstairs.
All right. You head down. Kind of reading the room. It seems a little less intense than what you feel like it probably was a few moments ago.
Troublemakers are asleep. I assume while I'm writing this whole thing, they haven't made a noise in that room, right?
Every now and then, Aaron kind of like does the thing like dogs do when they run in their sleep.
All right. Kit just passed out.
Yep.
All right, then yeah, I'll head down.
All right.
So yeah, got them settled. How's everything down here?
Fine. Just, family stuff.
Well, I've got some good news. I may have a lead on a replacement arm.
Oh,
Mechanical replacement arm, but still, it's better than nothing, right?
Mechanical arm?
Yeah, is that better than what you currently have?
Well, I don't know. I don't exactly know what a mechanical arm, what that entails.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know either.
can you take it off if he doesn't like it?
That's a question for Victor. I assume so.
Okay, I don't know.
We'll find out for sure. Look, Victor, is really good at making some complex things. So smartest person I know.
Wow.
Lark will say, well, any assistance that your friend can provide would be much appreciated.
Yeah, we just got to make sure that he doesn't add anything to it. You know, he has a history of just adding cannons to things that don't need it. Once added cannon to a shield. It was the fourth time he lost an eyebrow.
I mean, I
But I'm
wouldn't mind
sure
a cannon.
I'm sure he'll
That
do
sounds
fine.
Yeah, the last thing you need is a cannon for an arm, dude.
I mean, I might not need it, but you
I'm
know.
gonna veto that.
I'm gonna be honest. He would really like Victor. Would really like him.
I'm sure.
So supposed to meet Victor and Baragos when we're headed there. He needs the arm for exact dimensions, and then hopefully he'll be able to build a new one for you.
All right. Well, thank him for me. I guess.
Nope. I'm not sure 100% whether or not this is going to work, but if it does, it'll be great.
Tell him if it has to have a cannon, then I guess I could live with it. I mean,
I'm almost positive it doesn't.
that's the only way he can do it, then I guess that's just how it has to be done.
You're not getting a cannon for an arm.
Maybe.
Or an arm with a cannon.
Rosethorn says, you know what? You're grounded. You should go to bed. Prayer says, but I think someone's sleeping in my bed. Isn't there? He looks at Jorgen.
Did you have the room? I'm gonna describe where it's at.
He nods.
Yeah, there's two people in there. There's some amount of space on the floor, but you
can
might have
sleep in
to.
my bed. It's fine.
He can sleep on the couch. It'll be fine.
Man, I haven't had a bed to myself in weeks, but
Sounds pretty nice.
you have a whole, I don't know, dimension to yourself.
You know, I was just trying to be happy for you. I didn't mean to gloat.
So, you talked about going to Baragos, Lark says. Does that mean you'll be leaving soon? Again?
Probably tomorrow. If
That's
not
so
the next
soon.
day. I know, but we made a promise to someone, well, to multiple people, that we would help them.
Were they people?
One of them was a person.
Okay.
Arlen was a person. The others were forest creatures
Yeah.
that need a new home. And we're supposed to go and help them plant it. And
It's
then,
been a while. I'm gonna trust your notes on that more than mine.
yeah, they gave us these acorns. We're supposed to go plant them in the fairy grove. And then they can go live there instead of living in a evil mage's dungeon house.
But good news. We spent all day at the library. We know exactly where we're going. No danger there. We'll be safe. And
Roll
um,
deception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Triss does not speak.
does not speak.
She looks away quickly.
She
Cam-
doesn't lie, so.
Cammy definitely made a face. So
Well, that's good. No danger.
We're
And
the
then
most dangerous
we're
thing
gonna
that'll
go
be
to
there.
Baragos because Kit lives there and she has a friend there. who needs help finding a weapon that might be hidden somewhere.
But more importantly, that's where we're going to get a new
And then
arm for your.
that's where the arm is.
Yeah. So
We're also going to get me some better armor, I think. I think that's the plan.
getting better
Wait,
armor. I don't know who's taking it. You might have to fight somebody for it.
just got cool armor.
Yeah, she also got a cool new axe recently too, but we didn't let her keep it.
Now I get the bug armor.
All right.
That was already decided.
Okay.
You get the what?
Bug.
Oh, we killed these giant bug things, and we know someone in Baragos who thinks that she can turn their carapace into super strong armor.
Oh. Oh.
She seemed really confident, so I believe her. Her dad's a blacksmith, so she's been doing, blacksmithy things forever. She has plenty of experience. And we will fully test it before I try to wear it.
Well, I appreciate that you have things that you feel like you need to do. Is this how it's gonna be now? You're gonna leave for weeks on end and come back for a day and then leave again?
I don't know. I have things that I have to take care of. And I don't know, Nico told me that I would know when the goddess was done, when I would know what I was supposed to be doing. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so I just keep doing it.
Well, I hope you haven't been neglecting your studies while you've been away.
I've been practicing a lot.
Alright.
My healing is much better.
Yeah, it is. You've been keeping us safe this entire time, the three of us.
I learned to talk to dead people. That was gross and interesting.
Oh.
I can only ask them like a handful of questions and then they go back to being dead, but it's still an interesting experience.
Briar says from the couch, "That's gross."
It was really gross. He hadn't been dead that long though, so it wasn't like extremely gross. But I found out how he died and that someone was being wrongfully accused of his murder, and so it was good.
Wow.
I don't know, the goddess has been helping me help other people, which I feel is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know it's not growing things, but I was never good at that.
Well, do whatever it is that you think you need to. We'll support you.
I'll try to send you messages when I can.
Alright, you do that.
Alright, I'm gonna go read. I'll see you in the morning before we leave.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna go pack like all the things that are mine, because I'm so tired of like found objects.
Yeah? Packet spare clothes.
Yeah,
do
books. Yeah.
all the things.
I have a backpack. I'm putting things in it.
You do that. What is Jorgen doing for the rest of the night? Where's your bottle going?
I'm definitely headed up to Briar's room with the other two,
Okay.
so that way I can at least keep an ear out for
Sure.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely going to, if there's a table in front of the window, place my bottle there.
There is, and you do that.
And I'm going to sleep.
Alright. It goes without saying that both of them are still there in the room when you come back. I assume.
Yep.
And
Well, I hope so.
So yeah, you guys will do the sleep. Does anyone try to escape Briar's room during the night to go do anything nefarious?
I mean, Aaron's gonna sleep. He's gonna sleep it off.
All right.
I love how they say Briar's room, but not yours.
I'm in my own room.
Yeah.
Don't ask whether or not you escaped to do something nefarious.
I don't need to escape. This is my
This
house.
is the innocent one.
That's right. All right. So yeah, you guys will sleep through the night. No one leaves the house, as far as you know, and you'll wake up the next morning with a long rest.
So, how did you two sleep?
My brain doesn't like me right now. I need water. I need to put water in my mouth.
Headache real bad?
I just keep hearing wolves howling in my head.
Probably all the alcohol.
I'm good. I have a question, JD, about this helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Does it take 10 minutes to take it off and put it back on? Or
Just
is it
the helmet. Yes, it's 10 minutes to take the helmet and off and put it back on, and then your armor is a separate 10 minutes.
Cool. Love that.
Just out of curiosity, you have goggles of... What is it? Dark vision?
Oh yeah, does that fit over? I'm assuming it does because it's the same shape as my face. So.
It is the same shape. It just fits over.
We
I
should
would
just
assume.
get it attached to the helmet. That's a really good idea. Just like attach to the eye holes. Or the
I
eye.
mean, I feel like when you're having a conversation with a human being, you'd probably want to take your goggles off, but if you just want to constantly look like a
Well, that way.
bug-eyed monster, then that's fine.
I mean, it's not gonna look like a human being because, like, the helmet.
Yeah, but it
Your helmet
conforms
face.
perfectly to your face.
Not to my eyeballs. I think it would be less creepy if I had the
Is it your
goggles
eyeballs?
on.
I don't know.
I don't know. Start putting my armor on and my helmet on, I guess.
They're talking real loud, Aaron.
Let's go like burst in. Good morning.
I'm just like clang, 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 clang.
Good morning! Today's a great day, isn't it?
Yeah. We're heading to
Oh,
the woods,
boy.
right?
I'm gonna turn into a wolf and eat every one of you.
Are you? Are you really?
Nah, you wouldn't do that. I have this dagger.
What?
He does.
What dagger?
He does. What? Don't worry about it.
I could
He
just
doesn't-
put this dagger in
Sorry.
your eyeball and then you wouldn't feel the pain anymore.
So are you holding the dagger while you say this?
I feel like you would have a
No.
different dagger, different pain.
What? What dagger are you talking about?
This silver one that he gave me.
He gave you a silver dagger?
Yeah, he doesn't give you presents?
The present that he gave me,
My head's just down on the table while they're talking.
the present he gave me yesterday was chasing after him with his shame hanging out while he was peeing on rooftops.
Ugh.
Wasn't that great of a present.
Hey, this town is mine.
It's your territory?
At least
Marked
until
it.
some other dog learns to climb onto the roof.
Damn right.
Yeah. All right, you own the town, buddy.
I love how the best part is like one of the werewolves in the SGC is gonna be like, wait a second.
This mother
Motherfucker.
over here claiming my turf.
This
Alright,
side
well,
of
we
the
can-
city's yours.
We can never go back there again.
Don't we? Are we talking to them before we leave?
Well, this will get awkward.
Oh, Lucas was
don't
supposed
think
to leave
so.
information here for us.
Wasn't
Oh,
it
that's
blueprints for how to build?
He was gonna check and see if there were blueprints or books or anything at the artificer's house.
Right, I
right.
forgot. I was holding off on talking to Victor because I needed him to build more stuff.
And you could talk to him again.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go through Corvin, and
Well,
he's
as you
grumpy.
guys realize that you went to bed pretty early, so yeah, you're not sure if he came by or not. You'd have to ask.
Did he come by?
Is everybody dressed? Is everyone head
Oh,
downstairs?
we're not downstairs yet. I thought we were.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave the helmet off until we're like
Yeah.
leaving the house, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're like breakfast is a thing, so you're just gonna
Yeah.
yeah. I assume that yeah, it's fine.
She's not gonna
Anyway,
be wearing it unless they're like out in like dangerous areas, I guess.
sure.
Yeah, don't helmets normally like have that opening so that way you can like eat and drink?
There's like 700 straps on this helmet.
I don't believe you, but it seems close enough that yeah, I get it.
It's very strappy.
Put it on, man.
Oh my, I will not. The last person who attuned to a thing hit me in the face with an axe. I don't want to have to do that to myself.
Still pretty
Sounds
nervous
terrible.
about that, honestly. Maybe I should ask you to punch me every day. How long did it take for the last one?
You know,
It's
just,
difficult
just
to
the first one.
tell.
Week?
What were you gonna say, Jake?
I was gonna say, didn't it wasn't like immediately? Like you just
She
took
doesn't
damage?
know that it happened the first time.
That's true. Well,
We
I guess
just
and
know.
she look back and be like, "Oh, I probably murdered that guy because of this axe."
Oh, I probably murdered the guy because of this axe. Oh no. I remember we were talking about it. It only happened once.
All right, so then maybe when you start murdering people,
Okay. I'll eat a
maybe
moon
you should
pie.
start. Maybe you should start talking to people about it. You know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I told everybody the times that I've murdered people. I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All of the times I've murdered people you guys know about. So.
Is this on us? Should we have seen this coming? Are
Well,
we at fault?
apparently it's on the city for not
I
telling
don't
us
know.
about, like, dangerous magic shop item places.
Oh, by the way, I had this random thought last night. Name of our
Wait,
party:
shut
Crimes
up.
Against Humanity.
Shut up. Shut up.
Thoughts?
Shut up.
No,
Hey,
I need an
none,
answer to this.
none of the things you just said matter right now.
Ah, God damn it.
What?
There's bacon somewhere in this house.
I don't think that's true. It's still
Somewhere.
super early, but
Somewhere there's bacon.
Probably.
He goes down on all fours and starts sniffing around like a hound dog on a scent.
Yeah, you guys, there's like no bacon, but you start heading down the stairs, and yeah, you start to smell bacon. Apparently, there's bacon.
I begin to be-
As you head downstairs, Lark is there. Briar and Rosethorn are absent, as she has like the table set for you guys to eat breakfast. There's more than you think she would usually make. Lots
Is
of
it-
bacon and bread and things like
is
Alright.
it
that.
already cooked?
Already cooked.
Jeez.
Now that I'm eating the bacon, the words you were saying are more important. What were you
No,
saying about
no, this
words?
is a good point. Like, I'm gonna look at her moms and be like, what if you had to give our group a name just looking at us? What would you say our group name would be?
Gonna smile awkwardly.
Yeah. She says, I don't know if I should weigh in on that.
Please?
Okay, Jordan, what was your idea?
Crimes Against Humanity.
That seems a
Something-
little long.
It's something I heard both of you talk about, and I was like, that should be our party name.
True.
It was in a dream I
CAH.
was having. You guys were in a tavern.
We're the CAH.
We're the ka.
Ah!
You know, I like it more now.
I know. We just yell that into battle
Ah.
because only one of us is definitely a regular human.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I was thinking we should still SGC because that's just really cool, but I like Ka better because you can say it in a word.
Yeah. I feel
What
like
if we
that.
did clerics against humanity?
I feel like we're singling out the only person who's kept us alive this entire time.
Clementines against humanity.
How about just the Clementines?
Oh, yeah, that works. We could just be called the. Oh, I can't say
I
that
threw
word.
out fruit salad last week,
it's
and you
pretty
guys shot
good.
that down hard.
I know. Citrus
salad.
against humanity. That's perfect.
Is a watermelon a citrus?
No,
No, that's his
No.
whole other
that's
crime
a
against
melon.
humanity. Yeah, that's a melon
That's
against humanity.
that's
Ah,
It's in the name.
I eat watermelon right now. What are you talking about? No, but that's the thing is the watermelon's a fucking liar. That's its crime.
oh.
It's lying about being a citrus fruit.
Just to be clear, its crime wasn't climbing over a fence and clearing out an entire guard station.
No, that was actually a really big boon. I mean, saved us from having to do it.
Boons against humanity? That doesn't have the same doesn't have the same ring to it.
All right, what about God spawn against humanity?
God spawn?
Godspawn's
We're
pretty
not
good.
really against humanity.
I don't think we should go around
We're
telling people
trying
we're
to help
Godspawn.
humanity.
I like citrus.
Citrus what? Just citrus?
Against humanity.
So we're still going with Ka.
We'll
And
just
if
say
people
our name
ask-
is Ka. Yeah.
And if they ask what it stands for, we just go, you know.
Ah,
Give it suggestive eyebrows.
Yeah. No, just like straight faced, you know. Big eyes, though. Like they should know.
You've heard the name, you know.
That's gotta get us into like a exclusive tavern somewhere. You know who we are. We're on the list.
It's right
We're Ka.
I hate this so
there. It's
much.
so bad. I like fruit salad better.
Sorry, so we're going with FS?
I mean, I don't love the fruit salad because I feel like there's other connotations there.
Yeah,
There are
I
a lot of
really.
connotations,
I mean, they're
you're
probably
right.
pretty accurate, to be fair.
Yeah, but I want them to be defined,
I really want to be
not
named.
implied.
Really want to be named the T word?
I know.
Just because anytime somebody was like,
That's why
T words,
I was trying to think of another word for it. That's why I said clementines, right?
then we'd all go for our weapons.
Okay, well, I don't think we should go around murdering everybody.
No,
Is there another name
I
for
almost said it just now, and then I realized that would be bad.
T words?
Clementines was another name for that.
Yeah, that's what.
Don't they call them cuties?
Satsuma.
Cuties.
I'm sorry, what?
Satsuma.
Satsuma.
That's her name, man.
We are the Satsuma.
Satsuma against humanity.
Ah.
It makes me sad.
Makes me so happy.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Alright, well, we're brainstorming. There's gonna be some flops. It's okay.
Lark does not look impressed with what's happening.
What was your recommendation?
Yeah, after we named all of those things, which would you say is like the coolest?
Yours can't be worse than the best we've come up with.
Oh, I don't have anything.
Well, hold on. Does anyone else here really like believe in any of the other gods that are out there? Like, does anyone besides the obvious worship any like?
Oh, say I believe they exist, but I don't worship.
Yeah, but there's no
anybody.
you don't have any like connection towards them, right?
No.
All right. Well, Triss, which god do you do? Which one do you summon powers from and stuff?
Santia.
All right. What's she all about?
Nature. fertility, growing
Like-
things.
Like farming and stuff.
Yeah.
What do we call ourselves? Like the bounty of pain.
I was thinking Shantia, like Shantia's Clementines, but yeah, that sounds a little more.
Lark says, "Oh, I like that," but then she covers her mouth. She's like, "Oh,
Yeah, bounty of pain.
I'm
Or
gonna
the
do the
bounty
dishes."
of justice.
No. Do you know why we're the bounty of pain? Because
I
it means,
like
For a
it
bop?
means we're a bop.
bounty of pain makes us a bop. Yeah, you're right. Other option with all the fruit, we could be a cornucopia.
No one has ever heard the word cornucopia into a battle and was suddenly really concerned.
I like the bounty of. Bounty of justice is a good one.
You just want to
Bounty
be.
against humanity.
Can we just be the bounty?
Oh, that's good actually.
All right, hold on. What about this? Like, because you know how we're going around the world, like we're doing stuff and we're like finding things.
I've literally only been this
What about-
far.
what
I
if-
don't
what
know
about-
what this
what about-
around the world is.
It's
The
gone like-
bounty hunters.
Ooh, that's
The
a good
bounty
one.
hunters.
That's just a job.
Oh,
There's no way that people are gonna spell that correctly. You know,
That's
I
just
like
what
it.
James does for a living
It's an
now.
employment opportunity.
oh,
That's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
group name.
yeah, that
I
makes
feel like he's trying to suck us back into that MLM thing.
Mm.
How I feel about bounty hunters.
Wait, hold on. Even better, because you know we have some dog themes. What about
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunters?
Ooh, yeah.
There's
I
no way
feel
that
like
you're
that
okay
was
with this kid.
already been used.
I like bounty of something, but we need to come up with a word.
I also like
Bounty
the
of God.
unoffered, because we were the offerings.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Something based on the offerings was.
Wait, aren't we? I thought so. So there's like like we were offerings, right? But then didn't they change their mind? They're like, oh, these aren't good enough. What if we're like the despoiled offerings or something, or like
Ooh.
I don't want to introduce myself as we're the spoiled offerings.
no despoiled, like dis spoiled, or
I
like
was-
the
Yeah, I don't want to use the word offering.
cast off the cast offs or something, like, you know, because they
Tribute.
obviously
That's a
they
good
wanted
thing.
us at first, but now they don't. So now we're coming back to get them.
Tribute is a good word, but we're not the tributes. We're the exact opposite of that thing, right?
Okay,
We
well,
decided for
anti-
ourselves we would not be tributes. Unattributed.
God, I can't spell.
Fruit salad is looking real good right now.
Bounty of fruit. And then we can
Fruity
be
Pebbles?
buff.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit
I don't.
Loops?
All right. Well, we'll go another session without an answer.
Ooh.
Boy, oh boy.
Cocoa Puffs?
I feel like we should just all decide right now to just go with Triss and the Trio.
Bounty
Trish's
Triss.
bounty.
Chris's bounty.
It's pretty good.
Oh boy.
You're the leader, right?
Yes, she is a leader.
No.
Yeah, she's the one in charge. So Triss's
No.
bounty.
That's great. I like it.
We're the TB.
Oh no, we're tuberculosis. Not again.
I like. Wait, not again?
Everything is tuberculosis, okay? Everything. But I like
Quick
Trish's
Google.
bounties. OP.
You guys are OP.
Offerings Providence.
I don't like that. Doesn't involve the times too long.
This is what Lark suggested.
Lark leaves the room. So you guys finish up breakfast and you leave. You table the discussion for a name, as this is something you guys can do in the Discord.
Triss and the Trio, I fully think should win.
We're only 19 sessions in.
All right. So,
What's the plan today?
well, you guys sold all of our useless stuff, right?
Yeah. We got money.
Did we purchase a new healing potion for me? I don't remember
We did
when that happened.
not.
It was a greater healing potion that I had that I would really like to get back.
Okay, we can hit up the potion shop. I want to hit up the general store and get some hair dye. Love
I'm
the
not
look,
sh-
but I need to change it.
I'm not sure, if you should purchase literally anything you want.
I think you can just prestidigitate hair dye out of your hair
Oh, I'll try that.
because prestidigitation like doesn't work on living creatures and living material.
Oh, and hair's dead.
Hair's
But-
dead.
But the thing
So-
is I can take the hair dye out, but I can't put it back because I bleached my hair.
Oh, true. So you would
Ooh,
just be
yeah, okay.
blonde.
You'd be blonde.
like,
Any issues?
I'm
Yeah,
trying to think of the science behind the magic.
yeah. That would my science behind it, I guess. So I just need to get some hair dye. We gotta buy. Well, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to get rid of the red because putting black on blonde doesn't work.
So I just want to make sure that we have like a list of things that we want to do.
I hope we walk
So-
into a magical shop and they're just like, oh yeah, here's some magic hair dye that turned blonde into black perfectly.
That would be such a cool magic item.
And
Hair
you
of
know,
disguise.
turns it back at the flick of a wrist.
Change it to any color you want.
Yeah,
that'd
Will.
be amazing. To buy a greater healing potion, we need to purchase hair dye. We also need to sell fire to the discount store, as I recall. And that's
That
the
would be
list.
bad, I guess.
I am totally down to burn that place down. You say it, it'll happen. Anybody else need anything before we leave the city?
Do we still have all the provisions that Ender bought us? If not, we should probably buy some provision.
Oh yeah, should probably do that. Probably low after giving them all out to the miners.
How would
Yeah.
you know? You have to keep track of it to know for sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure I would have dumped all of mine once we rescued miners, so because
Or fed them along the way here.
yeah, I would have starved for 2 days just to like let them have all of my food.
All right, you guys are plumb out of food.
I don't know about everybody else. That's just what Kit would have done.
I mean, I'm always walking around with like at least 4 meals.
Stuffs bacon in his pocket.
I
He always has at least 4 strips of bacon with him at all times.
mean, if you guys want
Emergency
to yourselves
bacon.
bacon, that's up to you.
Where are we going first?
As you guys leave the Chandler house, you will spot Rosethorn and Briar outside, like working in the garden. Briar will ask, "Are you leaving?"
Yes.
Oh,
We're gonna buy some supplies and then we are heading out.
Briar, one word that describes the 4 of us. Go. Any word.
Weird.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not wrong.
Maybe you shouldn't limit it to 1 word. 2 words.
Well, I mean,
Go.
we add our own words, right?
Weird people.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, well,
Bounty of the abnormal. Bow. Delicious.
I mean,
Well, anyway, thanks again, Tris. Be safe.
You too. Don't go do anything stupid till I get back.
gonna look
No
at
problem,
Kit and just be saying to my breath, only Triss gets a thank you? Like, none of the rest of us? Like, didn't we do?
I guess it's fine, whatever.
He turns his back to you. All right.
I'm definitely not putting a cannon in that arm. Just saying.
Good.
It's a cannon, but it's just facing the wrong way.
No, that's. I don't even
fucked
trust
up.
Victor to build that thing
Kinda
correctly.
funny.
The first time he shoots it, the arm shoots off at whatever he's shooting at.
Sorry, I don't know if you meant that to be like a bad design. That sounds really awesome. I want a fist that just fires at people.
You want me to cut your arm off so we can have him make that for you?
Maybe we should find out if Victor can do it first, and then talk about that.
Ooh, 3 arms. 1 robotic.
Why not 4?
Alright, science can only go so far.
But magic can go wherever it wants.
All right. 3rd arm, science. 4th arm, magic.
Are we going back to the which? Did we go to
We went to
there's a
well-adjusted owls last time, I think.
potion shop here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just didn't want to
Oh.
run all over town, you know.
It's super quick. It's like no time passes at all while we
There's
do this.
but there's a
walking.
general store and a potion shop in this area.
Okay,
All
but
right.
the gate is in this area.
That's
where
also where
horses,
Jeremy
yeah.
and Bear are they? Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we go to the potion shop, and then we go to well-adjusted owls, and then we leave. Is that where are we leaving today?
I assumed we were leaving today. Do we need to talk to the SGC?
Very
Oh.
did.
What information did we get from Lucas?
Oh, that's
we
right.
would have asked that before we left.
Yes, you would have. You would have found like one of those manila envelopes. Lark would have given it to you and said that a friend dropped it off. You
What's
guys were already
inside the
asleep.
envelope?
You open the envelope. Appears to be some schematics, some arcane sigil type of things. Definitely, like you would have seen like similar stuff like this in Victor's room before. It's hard to make heads or tails of.
Victor is gonna be so excited when he sees this.
But yeah, you guess it might be enough to go off of. You don't really know.
I also, for the record, don't have any way of like the sending spell can't send these images, right?
Correct.
So we're gonna have to give these to him in person anyway.
You think so? You don't. Looking at it, you don't think there's any way that you could adequately like, or even adequately describe it.
Explain every detail to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's no way.
All right, then I shall tuck this away if you guys don't mind. On to the potion shop.
All right. You guys head to the potion shop. Are you just going to buy like a single greater healing potion? Is that what the
I
plan
need a
is?
healing potion of some sort. I only have 1.
I have not checked in a while to see what our total is.
18,000.
It's not
7.
1800.
Oh, yeah.
They're very different numbers.
I have robbed a bank last night, guys.
18,000. We're buying a boat.
Well, if you just want to stop off and grab a greater healing potion, they're 150 gold. That's no problem.
Okay. Is there anything else we think we need before we head out? We know that we're headed to druids. We know that we're headed to fight trolls. Do any of us know enough about trolls to know if we need any special equipment for that?
Oh, that's a great
Sure.
question.
Aaron?
You would not have fought trolls, but you would have knowledge of them. With an 11, the only thing you know about trolls is they're big and they don't like fire.
We need to have torches. We need fire.
We have so
Yeah.
many fucking torches, dude. We have 13. We don't need more torches, is what I'm saying. So we need fire. We have 1 fireball.
I can
Maybe.
make my claws cold.
We don't actually know if this will work. We bought it at the same place we bought your axe and that bag.
I'd rather test it on some trolls than us.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, if we buy you a scroll of fireball, could you, like, just do it yourself? Like, you
Is
can
it a
learn.
ritual? A ritual fireball?
Probably not.
Let me take 10 minutes to cast this fireball. Stand there.
I see. Okay, well, Tris, can you do a
Good.
fireball?
What?
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
Can you? You can do magic?
Yeah. I will. What's the limitation on this spell? I will create a fire in front of Jorgen's face. I don't know that I can do that. Can create an illusory image, so I just
is
create an
face
image of a
object?
fire
And where do you put this image?
right in front of your face.
Just floating?
Yeah.
Suddenly there's fire.
Whoa, spooky.
Ah, fire. Wait, what? That's
The limit of my magic. Okay.
doesn't even like. Does it even feel hot?
Nope. So
Oh,
anyway,
No, this is really good. This is a good start, I think.
What spell is this?
prestidigitation.
Oh,
You
okay.
can do one like a non-magic illusory image that can fit in your hand and last until the end of your next turn. So it's literally like 6 seconds of fire in his face.
But it's only as large as your hand.
Yeah, it's very small. It's like a little poof.
And
It's
it's
just-
also it's also only 10 feet. So yeah, sure, whatever, you do that.
So I just see a like candle, like burning in front of my face, and I'm like, oh,
For
what?
6 seconds.
Oh, I don't even feel any heat from this. This is janky magic.
So if we all die, it's Jordan's fault for not producing the fire. That's what we've learned today.
But we also learned today that I can produce fire. Once, but only from an item purchased at the same place that made you murderous.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well,
Does sound like a you problem, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just make sure I'm standing away from you when you use it. Perfect.
I'm just letting you know the limitations of what you have set forth. And if you want me to spend more money, we can go to Sorcerer's Sundries.
I would rather you buy more fire than us die.
I would love to have more Fireball. But the thing is, all of us can have Fireball. We just need to spend the rest of our money.
On what?
Fireball.
Wait, what do you mean? Like just a bead?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care.
this is totally up to you. I have no idea.
I mean, we're about to go into the woods for like a few days, so we're not gonna need money.
We're also, I mean, the woods, fire. This seems like a real bad combination, but we'll see.
It'd be fine. It's always good to get rid of the underbrush and stuff, right? You know, clear it out. I feel like fire creates new growth or some shit like that.
So Jorgen is like, yeah, that makes sense. Robert has lived in California and is like, that's how you burn half the state down. So are we gonna head to Sorcerer's Sundries to pick up more supplies? Are we okay with the one bead of fireball that we have?
I feel like we're probably not going to come up against more than one.
Because there's not one
Troll.
one troll, one fireball, right? It's a group of trolls, one fireball.
It is one fireball if there's a group of trolls
In a perfect
in
area.
that sphere, then we'll be okay. But if they're a mile apart, nah, we
Well-
need to fight them separately.
We'll just have Aaron run around to group them up, and then fireball.
I mean, can he like aggro that much?
Yeah,
I can aggro everybody. No, everyone wants a piece of this.
kill the whole goblin village once. How much for rations and hair dye?
Where are you buying it?
I assumed we said we were going to the Al's general store.
Well adjusted owls.
Yeah.
Rations. It depends on how much you're buying, but it's basically, let's see here.
Just get a week's worth for everybody.
It's a pretty like
I have 200 copper.
1 day ration is 5 silver.
Holy shit. That's 100. That's 14 gold. Okay. And then hair dye as well.
1 gold.
Gold? Okay. Anything else we want from here?
So then, no, I suppose we're headed out.
Huh?
Was there anything that we were supposed to do with what's his name, Ender?
We don't even know if he's back yet.
Okay. He definitely should be. We took the long way around.
Well, he had things to do still at the. You guys left before he did.
Do you really want to go into the Kixie Tavern?
No.
Hell no.
Burn it down.
That'd be fun.
I just want to see invisible people. That sounds really cool.
Yeah,
Or
it sounds pretty
lizards.
cool.
I
Oh, and
wanna
people.
I want to
Apparently
see
people as
invisible
well.
people.
All right, so you guys head out.
Let's go
You
Am I
sure
the
there's
only
nothing else you
one?
need?
into the
Am I
woods.
the only one that hears JD say that
Uh-huh.
and think that he knows something we don't?
Oh, that we're definitely forgetting something? Yeah.
You guys want any more fire? That's
Can I roll? Can I roll to remember?
I don't
You're
think
right.
you guys are forgetting anything. I'm just asking. I don't want to transition you, like unwillingly.
We have declared that these are the things we
We
need.
are
When you ask
consenting.
questions like that, we second guess ourselves.
We are
All right.
consenting to this transition.
All right, as you guys finish up and decide to leave, you start making your way to the east gate. And about the time you pass the Elfsong Cavern and you pass by this big fountain, you notice that there's something going on at Lucky Aiello's discount store. It appears as though there was a fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, it looks like not the whole thing burned down, but a big chunk of it. There's definitely fire damage. There's people kind of around, like dealing with the
I go to high five
situation.
Kit.
Was this you?
No. I mean, he probably tested his freaking fireball. This is what happened. That is what we call karma.
I hope he wasn't hurt.
Karma only happens like
I hope he was hurt.
in his next lifetime. Did you murder him?
Did I murder him?
Do you know anything about him or his store and what happened to them?
No. I mean,
So-
I can look at it and see that it burned down.
Suspicious.
I
Should
was
go
with
to-
Aaron last night. We slept in the same room all night.
Yep. I'll vouch for her.
Don't say it
I
like
wink.
that. You're my brother.
I mean that. Whatever. Like I don't need to know what you do in your personal time.
Yeah,
Do we
definitely
need
did not burn places down.
do we need to look into this or are we just headed
Oh.
out?
No,
It
fuck
looks to
that
me
guy.
like this is some kind of divine judgment.
Oh. Yeah,
but we
maybe it's one of
could-
the gods that we're spawned of.
Yeah. Or
So we
someone
could
looked
head
up.
over and like point and laugh.
Yeah,
Nope.
let's do that.
They're
Or
gonna
we,
think we did it.
so
They don't
They're
have any
gonna
proof.
think we did it.
we would have done it if somebody else hadn't. We should find out what happened. At the very least.
We
right?
know what happened. It burned down.
All right. Then
You
Are
just
we
wanna
just-
gloat.
are we just leaving then?
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
All right, we're getting Jeremy and Baramy. They weren't involved in the fire, right?
Nope.
Oh, they could have.
They're not burnt. Then we're
You're not
headed
the
out.
ones- You're not the ones who started the fire.
Right. Yeah, you don't.
It was always
that-
burning since the
Yeah,
world
no.
is turning.
All right, you guys bypass the obvious situation, and you. I'm kidding. You let out. You leave. Sword Coast. Where you headed?
Dude, Cloakwood.
To the Cloakwood.
So it'll take you 3 days. You guys travel for 3 days here, and then there is about on the 4th day. Let's see here. You guys need to kind of make a choice as to how you want to traverse through the Cloakwood. You have a map. You've been told some icons here. Do we know what this icon is?
That
Uh,
one's the fairy grove.
All right. Do we know
It
what
was
this
the
icon
giant
is?
tree. I was right.
That's the druid.
Yeah, right. We're all like, oh, where could the fairy grove be in the Cloakwoods?
Oh, but we didn't know, guys. Okay, no one.
Gigantic tree.
This didn't appear on the map until we went to the library.
So you guys, there's a road that kind of travels off, kind of in that direction. Do you guys just want to follow that road, or do you want to? Yeah.
You said it's
Alright.
been 3 nights.
Yes, this would be the 4th day, like kind of halfway through the day that you are making your way into the Cloakwood here, as someone adjusts the calendar.
Ding.
So you guys will continue to follow the road here, and you'll get to about here at the end of your 4th day of travel. As you make your this day is basically you guys actually move into the Cloakwood proper. There is still like this winding road that goes through. As you approach kind of the end of this path that basically leads to nowhere, we are surrounded by the dense woods that is the Cloakwood, and it's time to set up camp. And
You know these woods, right? Like woods similar to this? Do you know how to set up camp in a way that will protect us?
Dig a hole.
You know that one's on me. All right, I guess we'll set up a regular old tent and take shifts.
Sounds
Is that our
good.
plan?
you guys make camp here, and you guys don't have tents or anything, right? You're just like sleeping like under the stars, right?
No, we still haven't bought a tent.
How have
Okay.
we not done this?
You've also brought your cart, and
All right.
I've never needed that. Yeah, we sit in the cart with the horses.
you're
Wait.
starting to realize that it's going to be extremely difficult to carry on with the cart.
Could we have dropped the horses and cart off at the mining camp?
You could have, and I want to say that you guys, as you kind of pass, having been over here before, you would have realized like kind of where you need to go. You would have realized, oh, that's probably a good idea. So that's something that we kind of skip past some stuff. So if you guys, that's something that you want to do, leave them there.
There's like
There's
guards
food
there.
and stuff. Yeah, there's like food, and like you can kind of leave them there and have them be protected from the elements.
Yeah,
is
like
that what you guys want to do?
there's a whole stable there, and I think I remember like the flaming fist was like, "We'll check it out."
Right. Mm-hmm. He did
Yeah.
say that.
What do you guys think? We go on foot from there?
I think that makes the most amount of sense. That
Yeah.
would probably recalculate where we end up that day.
It's about that. You know.
All right.
We could just take 2 horses and leave the cart.
What are the rest of us doing?
Well, I mean, I feel like we could share a horse. Would that
Fair
be
point.
slower than walking? If we shared horses?
Aaron, you would think that you probably just leave the horses. This is going to be pretty rough
it'll be
terrain.
fine. Yeah, well, if
I wanna
we're gonna be
walk.
climbing mountains, they're not goats.
I mean, nobody
Besides,
wants
this is probably
to
the longest
walk.
we've ever had horses that lived.
I
That's why I don't want to leave them.
The only
don't
reason they've
think-
been alive so long is we keep leaving them in places.
That's
Places
the
Stables.
problem.
Yeah.
I really wish I was informed of this beforehand. I would not have left these horses in either of your care. You guys
Not
have
our
issues
fault
keeping
that JD kills the horses.
WTF?
That was out of character. Past campaigns, horses die. Whatever. Let's move on.
Good name for a
Anyway.
horse.
So you guys drop the horses off at the mining camp. Yeah. It doesn't look like the Flaming Fist has been through yet, but that's not surprising given that you just told them. Like
We leave
you
a
know,
note.
You leave a note saying these are our horses. Their names are. Make sure that they're well taken care of. We leave them in your care.
Signed Ka.
Ah!
They're gonna have no effing idea.
Yeah, in parentheses it says
Know about us by now. Are you kidding me? How much crap we've given the Flaming Fist? We're talking to their boss every other day. There had to be a memo that goes out at some point.
if
All right,
anything
fair
weird,
point.
these
Regarding-
guys.
Regarding these 5 knuckleheads.
All right, you do that, and then you will make camp actually here instead of where I told you you were last time. And we'll turn over the day. And on I guess this is the 5th day here. As you guys continue on down the path, as you get to about here, there's this bridge that kind of goes over this river that leads out to the ocean. And you can see that up ahead the path ends. So you just from looking at your map, you know that you have a couple of options. You could try and like go through here, try and find a river crossing and maybe make your way around like the coast, as this is supposedly not as dense a forest. Or you could like cut through like the meat of the forest, like the densest part, and go directly. Though that potentially is going to be more dangerous, more risk of encountering trolls. Um, these are things that would come to your mind. They're not the only options you guys have, but that's just 2 easy ones that I see. So it's up to you guys to decide how you want to proceed.
Should we just go the long way? Like, is the long way safer?
Probably.
Like, we're not pressed for time, are we?
I don't think so.
I mean, I think the more time we spend in this woods, the better feeling we're gonna get for the woods. Like, maybe we can find some chipmunks to talk to.
All they ever say is squeak squeaker, squeak squeakum.
All right, well, Tris, you're the leader. It's your call.
I still have not agreed to this.
I mean, I can be a leader if you guys want.
Or I could.
We could just rotate every day.
Yeah.
I could be here. Yeah, the leader. I think I could do that.
How about Jorgen?
No.
How
Okay.
about Sandy? I
Dude,
trust that
Sandy?
leader with my life.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Send Sandy out a little bit into the woods and see if there's anything bad, then we'll go that way.
Oh god.
Really gonna do
It's
that?
Scout lizard,
That's pretty smart.
the slowest lizard in the world.
I wish she would have made a bird. They're just
Yeah, something useful.
You can't.
Don't listen to them.
So Sandy just holds up both of her middle fingers at both of you.
I say we flip a coin.
I mean,
Our options are long way, safe way, shortcut, more dangerous path.
I mean, could be
Probably.
the same. Or we just find cooler stuff.
I mean,
Right, but
there's no
if
promise that we're gonna find cooler stuff because it's gonna be more dangerous.
yeah, but if we find a troll, I'm gonna get blamed for not bringing enough fire. Air quotes.
It's true.
Just go the long way.
All right, you guys decide to cut through and go the long way around the coast.
Yes.
He has plenty.
All right. Let's see here. You guys will continue on down this path, and about here is where it ends. Who is going to be leading the party? Thanks, current day. Who is going to be leading the party into the woods here?
Maybe an Aaron will. This is kind of his deal, right?
Yep.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Roll a survival.
Does my keen sense of smell and hearing have any effect on this?
Nope. This is just a go in the correct direction. You do it. You go the right way. A little over halfway through your day's travel here, you will come to the river. Looking in both directions, you don't spot an easy place to cross.
Are there any large trees we could knock down over the river?
No, you're not gonna be able to. It's a
Like, how,
pretty
how
wide
big of a
river.
river is this? Like, is this like Delaware River style, or
This
is
is like a real ass river.
And it's
okay,
like
so it's a
fast.
fast river?
It's not moved. The current isn't particularly quick or anything, but I mean it's pretty wide.
I guess we'll have to find a place to ford it, like where we can just cross, or can Jorgen just fly us over one at a time? Tensor's floating disc goes over water, doesn't it?
That is exactly what I was looking for, to see how high.
They can make us walk on water.
All of us?
Yeah, but it is like a high spell for me.
Is it a ritual?
You can't cross an elevation
Yeah.
change of 10 feet or more.
Yes, it is a ritual.
Do you have it prepared?
Yes, because I
Just-
knew it said
ju-
the tree was surrounded by a large body of water.
All right.
So when we went into the forest, I was like, I'm gonna prepare that. So
Ah.
yeah, if we would like to walk on water, I can do that thing.
Can you cast it once for all of us, or do you have to cast it individually?
Once for all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to 10 creatures.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast water walking on the party.
Yes.
You do that.
Now, it's like moving water like a treadmill. Do we have to run?
It is a treadmill, yeah, but you don't have to run. It's like it's a brisk, you know.
Okay. This lasts for an hour? Yeah.
Sorry, so the speed of the current is still pushing us back.
Yeah.
We're just on top of it, as though it was moving under us.
Yeah. It's like a treadmill, slow moving treadmill, right?
I'm back.
All right. So Triss has cast Water Walk on the
Nice.
party, and you guys are going to walk across the river, which is like a treadmill, slow moving, but you're able to cross. You do it.
Haha, we solved your river problem
You did it.
Yay!
using no resources.
Say that out
Uh,
loud, you'll piss off a god somewhere.
Let's
Bring
see.
it.
Who wants to roll a perception check?
Why
here?
are you doing this to us?
I'm gonna give Aaron roll a perception at advantage. Wow, 23. All right. So you've noticed, throughout this day of travel, there has been this raven that has just kind of been following you guys. It seems. You don't know. Birds do weird things, right? They fly around, do the thing, and as you guys.
Birds aren't real.
What? Birds just aren't real. Right. So as you guys leave the main density of the Cloakwood here and head across this river, it just kind of sits on a tree and it perches, and you just get this sense with the 23 that it's watching.
What do you want, bird?
You yell at the bird.
I yell at the bird.
There's no reaction.
Hey, Dorgan,
Yeah?
go over there and flip that bird.
With the bird.
Flip it? Do
You
you
want-
want me to grab the bird and then bring it to us?
Just shoot it. It's just a bird.
Look, you see that bird? It's been following us through the woods, and now it's looking at us weird. And you know what? It's like a little bit past lunch, and I haven't eaten anything, and dry rations are getting old.
Just shoot it.
Guys,
I have
we
a
are
bow.
in a wood full of druids.
Well,
You're
they shouldn't
saying it
follow
could
us.
be
Just,
it could be a druid?
You are the smartest of us, and this is why you're the leader. You think that's a druid?
If it's a
That's-
druid that's
that's a-
been following us, we should shoot it.
There's a very good possibility that it's a druid or that it's like Sandy.
I didn't even think it was a druid. I thought one of us just
Wait.
smelled like food for birds.
Sorry, are druids able to turn into tiny crows?
They can turn into pretty much any animal they've seen.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Bird, are you a druid?
You guys are
No.
yelling in the direction of it. Kelsey, Kit goes to pull out her bow. She has a bow.
Yes, she bought it.
Yeah.
She knocks her axe.
Aaron, as you're watching, the moment she goes to reach for her bow, you see as the raven flies away.
Aha! Solved your bird puzzle.
I don't know. We learned nothing from this.
Solved your bird puzzle.
I mean, we learned how to get rid of a stalking bird.
Aaron, can you smell that bird? If it keeps following us, would you know?
Maybe.
Can you hear its flapping wings? Is this a thing?
I close my
There's
eyes.
lots of birds.
I
You
close
knew-
my eyes. I take
I
a deep
mean-
inhale.
Maybe.
Bird.
You knew it was that bird in particular, like it was the same bird through the scent.
I do smell this bird. It smells like bird.
Didn't answer the question.
But a particular bird, right?
Yes, that specific bird.
Okay. Alright, then I guess keep a nose out for it. And if it keeps following, then we'll deal with it. Do we see what direction it, like, heads?
Just like back into the woods, like kind of like direction you came from.
Alright. Maybe we're being followed. That's
Oh,
good
we're
to know.
100. Listen, we're looking for a group of druids in the woods. That's like looking for mud in mud.
You mean dirt and mud?
Yeah, what did I say?
Well,
You know,
I mean, it's not the
I
first
had-
thing we're looking for.
I had 10 minutes while you were casting this ritual for 10, right?
When we cross the river, yes.
I think I'd also like to cast Floating Disc at that time to see how that would react to the waters.
That
Isn't like controlled by the currents at all?
requires ground/terrain. The surface of water is not ground. Makes sense, right?
Does it make sense? Yes. Is it the answer is wanting? No.
Yeah, it would just like sink, but then there's like that's an elevation change, so yeah, probably doesn't work over water.
Assuming that the like depth of the water
Yes.
is greater than what it can float above.
Correct.
Alright.
All right, you guys continue on.
Think so.
Yeah.
You continue on as the ocean comes into view here, traveling the rest of the day. And you can make camp here with a great view. You're outside. You find like a nice, like open meadow area. You know, plenty of visibility in all directions, and it seems like a pretty safe place. You make camp.
So during this night, though, like whenever it's
Mhm.
my watch, I'm gonna like go wolf form
Okay.
and just kind of like stalk around the outside edge of the camp and just like kind of walk around for during my rest or during my watch.
Okay. Sure.
I could say wolf form for an hour, and I could do it like 3 times a day. So I'd just be like 3 hours of just wandering, or however long.
2 hours. Okay.
Yeah, 2 hours.
All right. Which watch do you take?
The midnight watch.
The midnight watch. All right. You guys make camp. You go to sleep. Is there anything anyone else would like to do over this long rest?
I'm gonna sharpen my axes.
All right.
That'll make it
think-
easy for everybody to sleep.
Just think
Yeah,
about
right.
it while we
Think.
do this thing that Aaron's doing. So Aaron, let's see, how far away are you? Yeah, it's just like a mile. You guys are like a mile from the edge of the forest where it starts to get, real dense. So it's like a 15-minute walk. You walk over there, you start to kind of look around, and you take a sniff in the air. You hear the fluttering of wings. You look in its direction. There's that bird again.
There's that bird.
The same bird. The same raven.
Do I think I'm close enough that I could like pounce on it?
Well, it's up in a tree.
I got
You can jump. How high?
Yeah, so 3 times, so
21 feet? Yeah. You think that it?
I can jump 21 feet in the air.
Yes, you can. Straight up. That's what the boots do. So what you think? So the bird, probably pretty cocky at this point. Probably feels pretty safe from you. He's about 21 feet up in the tree. So you think, like, you haven't made the bird aware that you know that it's there as of yet. So, but you think that you would have to basically go to the base of the tree that the bird is currently in, and assuming it stays there, you could jump straight up and try and grab it. You think that's your best
I do that.
chance of doing that? All right, so that's fuck it, we're doing it. All right. So you kind of it's not too difficult to not make, to give it away, but you're gonna kind of saunter over here, looking around, checking the forest, and you approach the base of the tree, and I need you to roll an athletics check, not for the jump, but for the grabbing of the bird.
Well, I need to see if I have advantage while I'm a wolf. I think I do. It's not exactly rage, but it's basically rage. That's a 22.
22. Okay. So this bird needs to roll a 20. All right. He's probably proficient, right? So
Yeah.
bird's proficient in that. Yeah. So you jump up and you grab it, and it squawks like ravens do. It's like fluttering its wings, trying to get away,
Yeah, and I don't land in the branch. I just jump up, grab it, and then fall to the
land
ground.
back on the ground. Yeah. You fall
Yeah.
21 feet and land
Yeah.
on the ground.
Does any of this awaken anybody? Are they
Uh,
far
I
enough
could,
out?
I could probably do the thing like where I kind of put one claw on the tree and just scrape all the way down the side of the tree to slow my fall, and the other
Sure.
hand's holding the bird.
Sure. The party would be unaware, as this is like midnight. This is during his watch where you guys are sleeping, and he's supposed to be guarding you while you sleep.
Yeah,
And he's also a mile away.
a mile. Okay.
Yeah. So you do that. You jump up, grab the bird, slide down the tree, fireman style, land on the ground.
Hello, bird.
It's like flapping its wings, yelling at you.
What are you doing, bird? Are you a druid?
All right. A few moments later, you're no longer holding a bird,
Mm-hmm.
as some sort of wild shaping occurs,
Ooh.
as this bird turns into a human
Are you
or an elf, some kind of half elf.
are you a bird that turns into a humanoid, or a humanoid that turns into a bird?
Before I answer anything, could you let me go, please?
Okay. I just let him go.
He like dusts himself off, looks pretty, not very happy about what just happened. He just kind of looks at you, kind of at a loss. Um, so may I ask what your business is here?
We've got some seeds we have to plant.
I see.
There's some
Seeds.
dryads that we found locked away in some wizard's castle that kidnapped us. And they were like, we'll help you if you take our seeds to the dryad circle. And we're like, okay. So we have these seeds that we're going to plant.
Are you heading to the Grove of the Fairy Queen?
Yeah, that's the one. Also, there's a big white wolf thing in here that I have to kill.
See as his eyebrows raise at that. Well, I'll give you fair warning. This area is under the protection of the Druids of Tethir, and if you do not leave, you will face nature's wrath.
Is there anything we can do to get passage through here?
No, there isn't. If you like, you could give me the acorns, and I can, or the seeds. I guess you said seeds, right?
Yeah, I just said seeds.
You can give me the seeds that you wish to take to the Fairy Queen, and I can deliver them for you. And you can go back the way you came.
See, that might solve one problem, but I do have a second problem.
The White Wolf.
Yeah.
What is it that you know about this White Wolf?
He did this to me, and I kind of just gesture towards my wolfishness.
I see. He did this.
And I honestly would prefer to follow through with my word because I don't know you very well, aside from the fact that you can become a bird. And for all I know, you could just eat these acorns or something, and then my friends would still be stuck in Irenicus's sex dungeon.
Well, I suppose I can't really, in good conscience, allow you to proceed. Sure that it is just likely to your death. Um, the
And there's
White Wolf
nothing you'd
is
be willing to talk about, or like, there's no there's nothing we can do, give you, or say that would provide us passage.
well. I mean, I'm not going to physically bar your entry if you feel like you must, but at the same time, I can't offer you any sort of protection if you continue to not heed my words.
That makes sense. So what do you know about this White Wolf?
Well, he kind of looks around, looks a little on edge. Says, what I can tell you is that the White Wolf is quite powerful, and you would do best to maybe go in, do whatever it is with your seeds that you need to do, and then leave. She's surrounded by um, mm, some loyal subjects, I guess. Not to mention that,
Others like me.
yes, I guess you could say that. And she's protected, and I doubt you would be able to lure her out of the grove. So, even if I wanted to, there's nothing I could do to help you with that. Though I will say, if you do decide to risk your lives, there would be at least a few others who would like to see the White Wolf gone.
Well, I would like to put these acorns in first, then, because at least if we follow through on that before we are killed, or if we die doing it, at least I know that was my word was good.
Well, do what you will, but you've been warned.
Are you like gonna go tell everyone where we are, or are you just watching us on your own?
Yeah,
Are you a
that's,
scout?
I'm not going to tell anyone anything.
Okay. Well, next time you're watching people, 30 feet's probably how high up you want to be off the ground.
Noted.
I just kind of start walking back towards the camp.
Alright. He just walks away into the woods.
Into the woods. I go over and I find Triss where she's sleeping, and I shake her.
What?
Hey, Triss.
Ah,
Hey, so I caught that bird.
okay.
It was a bird that turned into a half-elf man.
So it was a druid.
Yep, you're right. You're very wise.
Thank you.
But yeah.
What
So
did they say?
they said that we could give him the seeds to the Fairy Queen, and then he would take them there himself. But I kind of don't know if we should trust him or not. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but also that apparently the White Wolf that I've been looking for is here and in charge of all these druids. But there might be some people that want to see her gone. It's a girl. White Wolf's a girl.
I mean, it was presumptuous of you to think it was a man.
I don't know. It's so big.
Okay. Mildly sexist, but we'll move past that.
I just figured that a girl giant white wolf would just be more lithe. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't make assumptions about people.
I guess not. I'm really learning a lot here.
Yeah. I'm glad. So
So what are we doing?
I don't know.
I want to do the Fairy Queen place first though, because he said that I would probably die if I go after the White Wolf.
Well, and the White Wolf's in charge of the other druids?
Yeah.
Is it just druids?
I think there's also more werewolf people. Like
That
me?
would make sense. Well, it's not the full moon, so that's something. Um, I don't know. Do we have to make this decision right this second? Are they like gonna come after us?
No, he said he's not really working for that, or he's not really like gonna tell anyone about us, but he definitely warned us that we should leave. But we're probably not gonna do that because we've got business and stuff to do here.
Well, I mean, you've been looking for her this whole time.
I have.
What do you think? I assume you want to kill her?
I
Is that your
guess.
plan? What do you think that's gonna do?
Fix me?
Do we have any reason to think that's the case?
It's just, I don't know. I just feel drawn, like, there.
What if you get there and then she can use some sort of like power because she created you? What if then you have to like join her thrall? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know any of this. I just know that I feel like I need to find her.
That's concerning.
I feel like I need a fighter. So I mean, there's that at
Oh,
least.
okay, well that's less concerning. Better.
Or do other things now. Now that I have more information.
What other things?
I don't know. Murder?
Okay, so fighting and murder are similar things.
At least for this party, they are.
Yep.
Yeah. Can we wait till morning
Yeah.
to
No,
talk
that's
about
fine. I
this?
just figured I figured I should tell you before I forgot entirely.
I appreciate that. And he thinks we're still okay to go to the Fairy Queen Grove?
Well, no, he says we'll probably die if we go to the Fairy Queen Grove.
Oh, I thought we were probably gonna die if we went after the wolf.
Well, that too.
Oh, so we're just okay. And,
But that's why I want to do the Fairy Queen thing first, because I want to get those druids free, you know?
right. The
Or those
dryads, yeah.
dryads?
Yeah.
Because they've been stuck in there this whole time. We've been out and about, but they've been stuck in there.
Right. It's been like over a month. We should do that. Okay. Well, I mean, if we're safe for the night, then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay.
And then in the morning, we can discuss this with everyone else.
Okay.
But I'm gonna back your play. If this is something you feel you need to do, then I will help you not die doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that when I get there, I'll know more. I'll have a better feeling of what I need to do.
That's okay.
Because remember, I've just been looking for this ever since she turned me.
Since you turned. But we don't know why she turned you.
Yeah. Why didn't she just kill me? She killed that other guy that was part of the SGC.
I kind of thought you might have killed that guy, if I'm honest. But
No, I found his body before I found the wolf.
uh,
I was following the trail and I found the body and then I found the wolf. And then the wolf attacked me.
maybe she meant to kill you.
There's no way I could have survived. Unless it was like she turned back before she could kill me?
Yeah? Was it a full moon?
I think so.
Maybe.
Alright, well go back to sleep.
Okay.
I'll finish my watch.
Okay. Maybe don't like run off while you're supposed to be guarding us.
Yeah, I was like a mile
Ju-
away. I
ju-
think I'm
ju-
still walking.
just not really the protection that I'm looking for.
I
I
just
mean,
start
you
walking.
did good work, I guess. You talked to the druid, so what do I know?
I just go and just start like pacing around the campsite for the rest of my watch.
All right, you do that. You kind of do that. You wake up whoever is next on the watch, which will be an uneventful rest of the evening here, as you guys will wake up the next morning.
Yay, we survived the night.
Mm-hmm.
But will we
I'm not-
survive the day?
And I
So,
fill everybody else in.
has anything exciting happened to anybody else? A druid, you say?
Yeah, not a bird. Bird's a lie.
Good call.
Makes sense now. While you pulled out your bow, it ran away.
Shouldn't have been following us. Also, like, sneaking up on us and waiting till nighttime to talk to us is a little creepy.
I don't think
Oh,
that
I
he
don't.
waited till nighttime. He waited till Aaron like pounced on it, and
Yeah, he waited till one of us was alone.
No,
Bird,
no.
bird.
I don't think Aaron gave him a choice.
He
was here the
waited
whole
until
time.
one of us captured him and forced him to talk.
I mean, it's a bird.
That turned into a human, right?
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
Half
like
human.
it was closer to the ground where a werewolf could grab it because it wanted to be.
It was 20 feet up a tree.
Yeah, it's a bird though. I don't know. I don't trust it.
Okay, you don't have to.
It's a bird. Who trusts birds?
I always trust birds.
They always seem shifty to me.
I seem a bit flighty, but I mean,
Boo.
I thought that was good.
You're fired.
You're not the leader today.
Oh, thank God.
Roll for leader.
Roll for damage. I love how we've been making minor jokes this entire time. Penny's first pun. No!
Yeah, 3 different minds we go to.
So are we now not going to the grove thing?
No, we go to the Druid Grove first.
Oh, it's a true grove. Gotcha.
You mean the
Is-
Fairy Queen Grove thing?
Yeah, Fairy Queen Grove.
Is Kit really gonna let a bird tell her what to do?
No,
Bird didn't tell us what to do anything.
I
Just
just
said
didn't
we're
know
gonna
if he
die.
was on the way or something.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting close to the Fairy Queen Garden, right? That's this one.
Didn't we need to talk to the druids about like letting people into the Cloakwood again or something?
I don't think we care about that
Okay.
because it's just rich people wanting to go hunt in the Cloakwoods, and I don't really care.
Nice. Okay, since the woods, you can't really just like claim all of the woods.
They're taking the eat the rich really literally.
Fair enough.
I mean, it doesn't sound like everyone's real happy about this, this she-wolf leader.
Yeah, it sounds
She
like
just kinda
some of them might be happy to see her gone. So
sounds like it's kind of a hostile takeover.
Two birds, one stone situation. Not
We have no
actu-
idea how many.
two wolves, one stone. That doesn't really work.
We have no idea how many watermelons she has, how many druids she has.
Ooh, we should ask her how to make watermelons. Oh wait, we're not in the city. How to make werewolves first and then
Yeah.
kill her.
oh, I know how to do that. I can just bite people and make them werewolves.
Oh, just that's all you gotta do?
Yeah.
Does that have to be like on market day or?
No, I mean I just have to intentionally want it to happen.
Oh,
Weird.
how do you know this? Have you done it?
Have you
None of the
done it?
goblins I've bitten that didn't kill turned into werewolves, so it's kind of the way I'm starting to feel.
I feel like you have to test it on somebody though.
And there's like an instinctual
Got
thing
it.
too. I can kind of feel that feel the werewolfedness that's in me, kind of like wanting to be let out and wanting to be spread.
I don't know if that's your werewolf.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. Gotta make some more errands. Hey, that's sexist. We just had a conversation about this last night.
Who's we?
Tristana taught me that it was rude for me to assume she wasn't a werewolf woman.
I mean,
Yeah.
have you met a werewolf woman before?
No.
There
I
you
just
go.
figured
Apparently he has.
Apparently he
with how
had.
beefy she was, I kind of figured she was a man.
And I said that was sexist.
I punch Aaron in the arm.
Wait, are you a woman? I run.
I hate him.
I have no idea if he was really asking that question.
We'll never know.
When it comes to Aaron, I can never know.
So we're on to the way to the Fairy Queen Garden.
How many days
So-
have we been out already?
Too
We left
many.
on the 20th.
We're gonna have to start hunting soon.
All right. You guys approach the edge of the forest. Aaron, you notice that 30 feet up in a tree is a raven. As it just watches you guys. doesn't
This guy
move.
again. I pull out my bow.
I kind of nod to him.
Oh, right.
There's no reason to shoot him.
Yet.
We need to have another conversation with him? Or is he just watching us as we go?
I think he's just watching us. There was something about the wrath of nature that we need to look out for.
What?
I don't know.
How exactly
you?
did he word that?
He said that the longer we stay in here, we'll have to contend with the wrath of nature or something.
We haven't had to contend with that at all so
mean-
far.
We've dealt with the wrath of freaking storms, so whatever.
Sorry, but we're trying to do a good thing. We're just trying to, like, get these acorns.
Out of our
That's what I'm
backpack.
saying. I think we do this first.
Unless it's the wrath of druids, I'm not that worried.
But also, like, do they not see that we're trying to do something good?
Well, that depends on their version of good.
As you guys continue on here, a couple hours pass as you guys converse as you make your way through the Cloakwood. You will see this large tree off in the distance. And as you approach,
Holy.
That's pretty.
I think we got the wrong tree, guys. I don't think this is the right one.
in the middle of a lake is this large island, which is almost entirely consumed by the base of this giant tree that the top of which hangs over, far above any other tree within the forest.
Okay, so guys, one of two things are going to happen here. We're going to drop these dryads off, and they're going to be all happy to be here, and everything's going to be great. Or we're going to plant these dryads, and then they're going to try and take over the Fairy Queen and be super evil, and we had to fight them.
That'd be ironic.
You guys approach. You see this this moderately sized lake with a big island in the middle with a giant tree. What do you do?
All right, we tie the seeds to arrows, and you shoot them across. Is that bird nearby? Can I smell him? Can I see him?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think about seeing if he'll help?
Yeah, I guess just make sure he buries them, right? Is that what they had to
Yeah,
do?
We can just
mean,
walk across.
You think he can Well, here's my thought. Right, that looks a lot like some kind of like holy ground, but for nature.
Uh-huh.
So we send
I'm
Triss
not-
only.
Not a nature. Well, I guess Trish is kind of naturey, right?
Shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
her
mean-
whole goddess is nature.
Yeah.
So I guess you could go up forward, right?
I'm not
Maybe
okay
we- maybe
with
if we stand-
any
as
of
long as
us
we stand on the
splitting up.
water. If we don't stand on the garden itself, I think we'll be fine.
You don't think the water's holy?
The water looks less holy.
Chris, does any of this look holy? You're the holiest person here.
The holiest person we know.
Would I know if it looks holy?
It looks. I mean, it doesn't look quite like this. It like the coloring is not like this. It just looks like a big ass tree. Like this, just while it's nature, it doesn't really seem natural. Um, you know, I don't know. You're seeing what I'm seeing.
Sorry, did you say it does not look like the photo we're seeing?
It doesn't. The coloring isn't there, right? It's just like a regular tree.
It's just a tree.
Oh.
It's not all like rainbowy.
Right. Exactly.
In that case, I'm just seeing a tree in the middle of the lake. Or was it a
But-
lake, a river?
It's a lake, but it's also massive. Like this is like probably 3 times the size of like in height as like any of the surrounding trees. It's just massive. You could see the smaller trees like around it.
Right.
I mean, this is where we were sent, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean the dryads didn't tell us that we couldn't like enter the grove.
Yeah, I mean they
or
said the
that we, or
How
that
many
we had
seeds-
to
how many seeds?
send someone.
We have 3, right?
Yes, we have 3 acorns.
What if each of us that goes on there holds one of the acorns? Maybe that'll keep us like that. Maybe that's like our permission to be there.
You
Wait,
each take an
there's-
acorn then.
There's only 3.
Yeah, so the others just stand on the water.
Okay, this is a big lake, and it only lasts an hour.
Well,
And we have to go plant an acorn. So,
Jorgen goes in his bottle for the rest of the day.
oh, he can also fly, right? Or does that only
Yes.
last an hour?
Sure.
I can do that. I don't know how long it lasts, but I can cast it several times.
I guess just let's go, right?
Yeah.
Maybe-
fuck
I
it.
will ritual cast water walking.
All right, you do that.
I will put my mask on while she does that.
You put on your helmet. Okay.
Or
you do
yeah.
that.
Whatever.
I feel like you would have been wearing your helmet already, but sure.
Whole
Yeah.
time, yeah.
You
In
know,
a
I
dangerous
forgot
wood
today. It's
with
fine. It's a lot to remember,
Murderous
guys.
druids.
All right. You cast the ritual, and you guys start to walk across the lake.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way inward into this like circular lake towards this island in the center. And as you're about halfway towards it, you feel like a little tiny amount of resistance, like as the air like changes pressure as you're kind of passing through something. You blink and suddenly, before it was daytime, but now everything's dark. You look up and you're looking at the night sky, and the tree looks as it actually does in the picture, where you can see a number of. There are so many like tiny little lights fluttering around of all different colors, just all around this tree.
Whoa.
Pretty.
You guys continue on.
Yeah.
All right.
Following Triss.
You continue forward, covering the rest of the distance here, as you reach the island in the center, making your way up out of the water and onto the land. You could see as one of these lights, just tiny little things like the size of like a firefly, right? Flutters over next to the party and then flies away.
Every time one of them gets close, I kind of just try to show them the acorn.
You do that. You guys continue on towards the tree on the island here. All right.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
guys,
how far until it looks like we can plant them?
you're not sure. I mean, for all you know, you could just plan out like right where you're standing. So
Deal.
the question is, do you do that or do you like try and approach the tree?
I definitely want to approach the tree.
Right?
We could
Okay.
just stick it in the ground, see if they show up, right?
We have 3 acorns. We can try one.
Well, I mean,
Were
we
we
just dig it up,
told
right?
how long it's gonna take?
No. I'm gonna approach the tree.
All right.
I follow.
And you do notice that these smaller trees that are around it, they're like much, they're really close up next to the tree, not quite as far back as where you guys are. But you continue on across the land here towards this tree. As you start to get closer, you see as a number of these small little lights come and they start to flutter around. And then more of them show up and they seem to be kind of focusing around Triss and her staff. And as you guys move a little bit closer, you will hear a voice just kind of coming from everywhere. And the voice says, "Oh, a pretty one? Have you come to join the merriment for all eternity?"
No. I've come to plant these acorns. Is this the grove of the Fairy Queen?
It is.
I need to plant these so some friends can come join you. Where should I plant them?
You see as a number of these tiny little lights kind of fly over to one of the acorns that's being held. Let's say the one that Jorgen's holding. And it's like the lights like work together to try and take the acorn from you. It's not like terribly forceful, but I mean, you can definitely feel them taking it. Are you going to allow them to take it?
Maybe not. If one takes one from me, I'll let it go.
I was talking to Jorgen.
Yeah.
Because we all have them, right? We split.
You
split
do.
them up. I'm like holding one in the air.
Sure. They take the one, it kind of floats up and away towards the tree. Then you hear that voice again, and it says, "Oh, yes, I've been waiting for you. Uline, Kania, Elim, they must have their trees replanted, so they might be free. Give the acorns to us." As more lights come to take the acorns from the other two. Our sistered seeds shall be planted, so that they may again taste the wind. Thank you. The forest welcomes you. Be careful, though. There has been a great evil near here, and I pray for your safety as you travel.
What sort of evil?
There's been a darkness that has taken over a large portion of the forest.
Werewolf.
You tell me where?
To the east.
The east.
Did they call you a pretty one?
No. What
That's
does that mean?
What is a pretty one?
Well, it means what it means.
What?
A child of nature.
Is she a child of a god?
There isn't a response.
Child of nature could mean a lot of things, couldn't it?
I mean, isn't that just
Nature cleric?
yeah?
Yeah. Is there anything I need to know before I leave this place?
Hmm.
How to stop the evil?
I'm not sure what the evil even is. We remain here. But we can sense its presence.
How will we know when we found it?
I'm not sure.
Aaron, you're like one with nature, aren't you?
Not even a little bit.
You live
He's
outside.
the antithesis of nature.
I just live here.
I'm sorry. I thought you live outside. I thought that meant that you were one with nature. My bad.
I mean, I was a ranger. I would keep the place safe from nature.
He killed nature. Made
Well.
nature his bitch.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about this here.
I don't know where this voice is coming from.
I don't know. It's really weird.
The fairies dissipate around Kit. They're no longer
It's a
there.
joke. God, I know.
All right, she's a weird
Sheesh.
sense of humor. We're gonna leave this place now. Thank you for your help.
Wait,
Thank you
is
for
that,
taking care of the dryads for us.
is that it? Do we not get to speak to the dryads? Do
It
we
will
not
take-
get to know that they're okay?
It will take time, but eventually they will return.
Oh.
Once their trees are near maturity.
Yeah,
Like
this is
a
a
few-
long process.
Years.
All right.
Probably.
Well,
Can we return sometime?
Sure, whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
do you know anything about the druids in these forests claiming ownership of them?
We don't really have much knowledge of what is beyond.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Do I think we can get back across before I lose water walking, or do I need to cast it again?
No, you could get across, no problem.
Okay.
Chris, I feel like you were all for like a really great retirement plan.
I don't want to live forever with a tree.
In the merriment.
Oh,
No,
Meredith's
I'm
great,
good.
right?
Yeah,
I
they seem
mean-
lame.
To be honest with you, merriment sounds a-okay to me. That's a good retirement plan. I'm with Aaron.
Well, not today.
She's got things to do.
I'm not going to join the eternal merriment today.
You guys think they didn't call me pretty because of the helmet, or?
I think it had to do with the like one with nature. Did you notice how like few lights there were around you?
I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I can be one with nature. I like nature. What is this?
Uh,
Ooh.
You will see this image up here of this woman. She appears to be just like the size of a human, but she has like these tiny little wings. She'll say, "Thank you again, and please return whenever you're ready."
Thank you. Are you the fairy queen?
I am.
Please take care of the three that we brought back to you.
She nods, and she disappears back into the branches of the tree.
You're so pretty.
Yeah, I don't really know what's happening. This feels like a
Yeah, I mean, I think we just get to check this off of our list, right? Is that
Oh, it's already done. Yeah.
it feels like a
Oh,
really
it's-
bad trip, you know? But we're supposed to come back when we're ready?
well? No, I think they were talking specifically to Tristan, right?
Yeah, I think
Were
we were
they?
not
I-
invited.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that was a when I'm ready sort of thing.
I think it was a
To
retirement plan.
join
The
to join
eternal
the
merriment.
eternal merriment. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're not invited to that.
Classic.
I mean-
I don't know.
I mean, that's fine. I've got my own retirement planned.
Yeah.
Do you?
Insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be way more awesome than that. You don't even know.
I think I do.
Do you?
I think it's not gonna be awesome. Is your retirement plan just to use your fireball?
You,
Just to
And
die.
done.
you want me to retire right now?
No?
Yes.
You're gonna fire all of us.
Be a waste of a fireball.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it would be a pretty good use of a fireball.
Guys, I think Jorgen's evil. I'm pretty sure he's cursed.
Because I'm getting upset at the person who
I'm
hit me in the
just-
face with an axe.
Okay,
That was like a
one
week
time.
ago. Let
That's
it
not
go.
even my
yeah, I
fault.
should be over it.
It's like
It was
2 weeks ago.
yesterday.
It healed up nicely.
You look fine. I mean, not as pretty as Triss, I guess.
None of us, for the record, are that pretty. And none of us ever will be.
It's true.
It's turning bright red.
So, we're just headed right out the way that we came, right? That's what the Raven said?
Well, I thought we were gonna kill a big bad wolf.
Yeah, we have to go find the wolf now.
But
It's to the east.
do we
I
have to
thought
do...
the druids were to the south. That's what the book said.
Yeah, but I'm gonna trust a tree over the book.
I do
I
feel
mean-
like that might be relative. Because the
Although-
book
The book was
Might-
old.
And the
It
book
could
was
book
move.
might be based in Boulder's Gate.
It was said in the south, the southern tip of the forest.
It was
But
that?
the tree did say, or the tree lady said, the evil's to the east.
Yeah, no, I believe her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like
You're right.
they could have moved. We have
No,
no.
Yeah.
The evil definitely to the southeast would definitely have matched up with the book that we read.
I'm just asking questions.
Or maybe the tree is so far south that it's now just everything's east.
I feel like this would be south. I feel like she would know the difference between south and east.
But
Feel
isn't
like-
east just the ocean?
She would have said southeast.
No, that's west.
I'm sorry. I
Oh
wasn't
wait, that's
looking at
west.
the
Yeah,
map.
you're right. I'm lost, guys. This isn't the city.
She would have said southeast, I guess.
Map-
Oh,
I,
thank you. Appreciate that.
I wasn't looking at the map whenever I said that, so
Oh,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it's fine. I just...
All right.
clarify.
Zero out of
That is
10.
not where we were told it was.
You know...
I mean, it's still east.
Yeah, but it is south as well, right? That
She said something that made sense at the time when she said it.
to be fair, she literally said that she does not know anything outside of her bubble, right? Her area. So
Right.
it's outside of her realm of expertise.
All right. You guys leave.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So we're just headed out of the Cloakwood, right? Headed to Baragos.
What? No.
Do we?
We gotta find this
do
wolf.
Oh, we're killing wolves.
I
We have no idea how many watermelons there are.
how are
Yeah,
we gonna
but I'm
find
better
out
than
how
all
many?
of them
Why? Why are you better?
because I have friends.
So do they. Like a lot of them. Sounds
But,
like.
but their friends are also watermelons.
All right, hold on. Do you guys want to be watermelons?
No.
No.
One watermelon is enough.
So once a month, wherever we are, is gonna have a real bad time.
Oh man.
So you guys make your way across the lake, and just as before, as you reach about halfway, you could feel pressure, resistance, as you pass through some sort of barrier, and then you blink, and it is daylight. The sun is clearly up in the sky, and you turn back to look at the tree, and it looks as it did before. Just a big tree. No lights.
Crazy.
All right, Aaron.
All right.
Can you sniff these guys out?
I'll look around. Is that bird still here?
Yep.
All right. I look up at the bird. Kind of take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. I turn back to the party. And I say, listen,
Listening.
there is a chance that we're going to go here. And there'll be some big creature that will try to kill all of us. Now, up until now, I appreciate all of your help. You guys have been here We've done stuff. We've adventured, and it's been really good. But I don't know if if we will gain anything from this fight. I don't know if we're going to find what I'm looking for here.
Is there even a chance?
I don't know. I feel that I need to. There's something inside of me that is drawing me towards her. I've been hunting her ever since I was bitten. Even if I didn't know I was.
Do you know what you're looking for?
I'm looking for understanding, I guess. Like, why did I survive? Why do I have this power? Why can I summon it at will? Why am I not dead? And should I keep it? And I kind of like pull out one of the potion bottles and I kind of swirl it around. I don't know. I just don't get it. So I can't, in good faith, ask you to come with me into somewhere where there's no guarantee that we're going to make it out alive or even have anything to show for it. I owe you all at least that much. So if you say we go to Baragast and we just try to overlook this and not find her, I will. I think I could maybe try to do that.
If you feel like there's a need to seek this person out, and this is the closest you've ever been,
Yeah, it's like an instinct. That's the only thing that's the only way I can describe it is an instinct.
but this is like the first chance you've had to chase this person down. I don't
And
feel like
she's got to be doing something, right? Like, why is she here? Why did she take over a druid grove?
I
What
feel
is
like
she
you
doing?
can't just like turn this away.
I mean, first off, when we should scout around, right? I mean,
Find out what we're up against.
maybe watch her for the night or something. See what the vibe is. And like if she's being like a bitch, we could murder her or
I mean,
all
they said
the
it was a great evil.
dryads. Yeah, but like if people say that about Aaron, like
I don't think
relative.
she would say that about Aaron.
But they didn't say that.
sure
about
goblins would say that about Aaron.
Aaron. Have you ever cared what a goblin had to say?
I'm sure there's a good one out there. I don't know.
I know there's one.
Yeah, exactly.
Meepo?
There's one goblin that I care about.
Wonder where
But-
he is today.
Dude, we're not
Maybe-
coming back to this place, so I think we should do it now.
I don't disagree. I'm just. We've seen
Yeah.
what Aaron can do. And the thought of facing an army of Aarons.
Well, just know that there's a chance that we're not doing this on our own. I don't think that the druids want her there.
well,
I mean, I sure wouldn't want Aaron running my whole civilization. No offense.
how far is that bird from us?
It's a
JD.
How far is the bird?
Yes.
Like as you guys finish crossing the distance of the lake here, it's just like right on the shore, right? Like just up in a tree, 30 feet up.
Glare at it.
Learned its lesson.
Can I just cast Mage Hand behind it?
What's the
Crap.
range on Mage Hand?
30 feet.
Dumb bird.
And I just want to bring it down to ground level.
As you raise your hand to cast a spell, as you do whatever it is that the spell requires, You can see as the bird will kind of fly up a little bit, like wearily.
Thought that would work.
It caws at you.
You're positive this is the druid you talked to?
Yeah, that's the one we talked to.
And I'm just gonna shout at it. We need to have a conversation. Can you come down and talk?
I promise we won't hurt you.
It hovers there, kind of flapping its wings, and then flies off to the southeast.
Fucking
Yeah, he's not
boots.
super talkative.
All right, and
I choose to call him Fred.
you're positive that Fred wants us to help?
No, he wants us to leave.
I
But
will
he wants us to leave
cast.
for our own good. I think. I don't think he's trying to like get us.
I will cast message as it flies away. Range of 120 feet. Am I still within range?
Sure.
Well, damn. Now I got to think of something to say.
I mean, I could say no if you want.
Our friend tells us he might have use of us. We're interested in getting rid of the white wolf.
You get no response as it flies off.
Well, I've tried everything. I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of one of those things where if we show up and they see an opportunity or they see someone actually going against their enemy.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, if 4 people showed up and were like, "Hey, we're trying to get rid of this person you don't like," I just can't believe that they would just keep flying. I mean, any ally is at least someone to speak to, right?
I don't know. I mean, he doesn't. He didn't say. He never said he was our ally.
Well,
Just that he would not directly go against us.
enemy of my enemy, right?
Why are we their enemy again? Because we're in the forest?
Because, well, yeah, I guess that's what Aaron said, right? That they would,
Hoverway is this bird?
They said that we would deal with the wrath of the forest. I don't think he actually said it was going to be him or his people.
Maybe that's what his group is called.
But for the
That's
record,
a
we know
sweet
that
name.
the
It's pretty good.
Cloakwood Lodge has been having issues with druids, right?
Yeah, I've been killing people.
So we know the druids aren't like bystanders in
Yeah,
this.
but neither were the miners.
What?
The miners that we
Say-
rescued. They were mining against their will, you know?
Yeah, but the miners weren't killing people.
We don't know that.
They were chained
There was a lot of
down
dead
in
dwarfs.
They were chained down in a mine.
Uh-huh.
I just don't.
Perfect place to hide a body.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm okay with going after a white wolf.
Why are you
If
so
we're gonna
aware of
find a white wolf, then we'll kill it. I'm just worried about an army of watermelons and druids. So
You have a
let's take
fireball. The
so
rest
let's
of us
take
don't.
this as it is.
Worst case scenario, we become watermelons, right?
That
Or
is
die.
No, worst
literally
case we die.
Okay, well,
okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Turning into a watermelon seems like the
just...
worse than death. I've seen
Hey.
people come back from death.
I'm standing right here.
Yikes.
I've seen people come back from death.
Yeah, I came back from being a werewolf.
I haven't seen anyone come back from being a werewolf.
Well, maybe if I kill her, I'll stop being a werewolf.
Exactly, you're still a werewolf. You haven't come back from it.
Okay, we'll see.
Well, I think it's cool that you're a werewolf, personally. I don't know what his problem is.
Yeah.
I'm okay with you being a werewolf. I just don't want to be a werewolf.
Okay, well, it's a choice, I think. I guess you could die if you want.
I've got a cleric for that, right?
I don't think she could cure the werewolf part.
If I could, I would have
cure-
already.
Can
Oh.
cure that death part. Am I right?
Yes.
We gave her diamonds for a reason. Look, I'm okay with proceeding. Let's go. Let's kill a whole army of werewolves.
I'm gonna pat him on the back. You first, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Gonna pat Aaron on the back. You first, buddy.
All right. I just want to give you guys the opportunity to not do this. Let's go. As I
I
head
mean,
on
if
forward.
you're doing this, we're doing this. So
Yeah, sorry. I don't fully understand. Was the options you go and we leave you?
The option was if you all felt strongly enough about not doing this, I could do my best to subdue the instincts I have to go do this.
Let's go do this. Murder is your instinct.
We do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
we quietly move forward. I'm just kidding.
As you move forward, a couple hours into your march towards your deaths,
Sorry, what?
nothing. You as you make your way through here, a couple hours later, you will see as your raven friend reappears, and as you're heading up towards it, you can see it just like basically this large rock, just a couple feet off the ground. The the raven lands ahead of you here.
How far away was it? I'm sorry.
Probably like 50 feet, but it's like near the ground. Just lands on a rock.
I will cast message again. Can we have a conversation this time?
See as Raven's head turns, looking in all directions, and you get a response. Follow me.
He wants us to follow him.
All right, we follow.
Found out what
Yeah.
we were doing.
No, he was following us.
Shit,
Yeah,
I'm
we-
so
we
lost.
follow.
That's like
thought-
the
no.
exact opposite of this
Yeah.
situation.
He was following us, but now we're following him.
Now
Hate
we
this
are the
place.
hunters.
Yeah, I climbed 30 feet in a tree.
All right.
I'm gonna be 30 feet
So-
above him.
So we leave that tree, I assume.
All right. So you follow the Raven.
Yes.
All right. As you continue on, the ground just gets kind of like rockier, more rocky terrain here, and the Raven will lead you to a small cave. And you could see ahead as he out front the cave, he reverts to some humanoid form, and he walks into the cave.
Oh yes, followed the Birdman to the spooky cave. Seems smart.
It really doesn't. Do you want to murder him instead?
I
You
look
want to
at
hit him in
Aaron.
the face with an axe?
Maybe. I haven't decided yet.
Aaron, what's the play? Do we trust this bird?
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we kill everything in that cave, right?
And you might have a bird for a snack.
Ew.
Those are portable.
You know, it's actually a person, right?
Not when
The
they're a
chicken
bird.
all over again, guys.
Look,
oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
this is
trying
the
to
first
make
time we've
light
dealt
of
with
the
bird people.
That's so true.
I'm just trying to make light of the fact that we're walking into a death cave, okay?
Okay.
We
You guys-
walk into the death cave.
All right. So you walk into the death cave towards your death, and
You die.
I hate this so much.
as you enter, it takes a moment for your eyes to adjust, and it's an extremely small cave. As the druid stands there waiting for you all, and once you're inside, he kind of moves around you and glances back out the entrance, looking around in all directions. And then he turns to you and says, I see that I couldn't dissuade you from this path you've chosen.
I've got it. I have to. It's like I want to howl at the moon. I don't know why, but I have to.
And we're with him.
Well, I saw you enter the domain of the Fairy Queen and leave, so you must be good-natured, at least the most part.
She told us there was a great evil. We think it's the wolf.
I imagine that's very likely what she was talking about. Valdorn, the White Wolf, as you call her, she took over the grove by force. And I think perhaps your only real option would be to maybe do the same thing.
Wait, I don't want to run a druid grove.
Well, I mean, once you've taken it over, you could always relinquish control to someone else who isn't Valdorn.
I guess that makes sense. So it's not a you only win by combat kind of thing?
Generally, that's how it's done, but I mean, sometimes the leader gets old, dies of natural causes.
What is it going to take for us to take over the grove by force? Are we going to have to fight
Would
every
Yeah,
druid there, or are we just going to have to fight this Feldorn?
will
White
the
wolf.
people respect a combat like that? Like, is it going to be one-on-one or our group versus her group kind of thing?
So currently, most of the druids are at the temple. So you won't meet much resistance. You will have to, of course, make your way past the trolls and the few guards that are there. But if you can make your way up towards the Great Circle, then once you arrive there, it is unlikely that you will be attacked. That area is sacred. And once there, it's possible that you may be granted an audience. And once that occurs, you need to challenge her. Single combat. And he looks
Single
at Aaron.
combat? Just the one combat. Can't be like single combat and friends.
No. This is the way it's done. And
What would
generally-
happen if we were to intervene?
well, I imagine you would all just die.
Battle thing.
That
Right.
tracks.
I mean, yeah, that's to be expected.
But generally, an outsider would not be permitted to make such a challenge. But you seem to be at least somewhat familiar with our ways, so there is a chance that they may make an exception. Not to mention that there are those that aren't really happy that Feldorn is currently the leader. So,
Also, could the fact that she sired me have any effect?
well, I suppose it could.
Bloodline or something?
She's turned basically all of us. So, yeah, that's definitely another thing in your favor, to be sure.
Wait, are you a werewolf?
I am.
A were and you can turn into a bird?
Werebird.
That's awesome.
I assume you can turn into lots of things.
Wait, does she have any kind of control over you, like over your mind, or are you autonomous?
Nothing like that. It's mostly just out of respect for the ritual. She is the leader by our age-old customs. So,
How did she get the opportunity to battle your previous leader?
well, I mean, she is very familiar with our ways. She's a druid.
She's a druid? I'm gonna have to cut through 2 health bars? I mean, what?
I don't know what that means, but
He has
None
to
of
kill the
us
beast
do.
within, you know. It's just...
So we'll have
But-
to fight the trolls and guards first.
You will have to make your way up to the sacred circle somehow.
You know of a safe path there?
I don't think that there is one. However you choose to approach it, it's going to be dangerous.
Do the trolls work for Valdorn, or are they their own thing?
They're, I don't even know how to describe their relationship. I suppose that they're also guardians of this forest. We live in harmony with them, or
Okay.
next to them, I suppose. They have a large structure. I would not enter it if I were you. But I'm afraid that's probably all the time that I have. I need to get going. I can't be seen speaking with you.
They know you're following us?
No, I've alerted no one to your presence.
All
Are you
right.
gonna continue following us?
I might.
If we encounter a fight, will you be willing to assist?
I'm afraid I can't.
I understand. And you have no issues with us taking down your leader, removing your ability to turn into a werewolf bird person?
She is the leader of the grove, by right of the ancient customs. And if you become the leader, then you will be the rightful leader.
You're okay with us following tradition, but if we were to say break tradition and try to kill her outside of single combat, then there would be issue?
I still would not interfere, though. Um, I would, I would suggest not taking that course of action.
Alright, well, taking her out in her sleep's out of the options, then. Anyone else?
You see,
I mean, it's straightforward. We go find her, we go kill her, we take over.
but it is
No, no,
not.
no.
It's not a we
We
thing.
go find her, you go kill her.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
assuming you guys can give me some magic ahead of time, right? Like you can
What does it
buff
even
me?
mean?
I mean, I could bless him.
Any,
like
any
that.
magical assistance is for.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
you.
of course.
And-
Yeah, of course we're not gonna do any of that.
No,
And-
I mean,
No, of course
Uh,
not.
Wink.
Not
what I will
Stupid
say is
fucker.
that you could trust me when they, he will be monitored. They will know if anything like that has occurred.
How?
during the fight, not before.
Before,
is
during.
it weapons? Is it hand to hand?
Oh, no weapons.
Claws to claws.
Yeah, I mean I never use weapons anyway.
I'm just asking.
I still have a mundane
But
Iron Christ axe on my back.
you don't want to like take over a village, right?
I mean,
Why are we sending you in? That's what I'm concerned about.
Because
I
he's
feel-
because he's the most likely to be able to do this. To get them to agree to this single combat. Honestly,
hear-
it's him or me, and I'm not doing it, so
You hear
I'm-
like a rustle of leaves or something outside the cave entrance, and the druid, whose name you don't know, I guess, transforms back into a raven and just flies out. It's gone.
Still within range. I can message him. I can still send questions.
yeah, we go to walk out and we're like, oh man, we couldn't catch that raven in this cave.
I
We
really
thought
thought
we
we had
caught
him
him.
this time.
I
Well,
mean, if you want to shoot him or something, you can. But I mean, don't fly away.
do you know anything about these like customs, Aaron?
Not a clue.
So we're just gonna send you in there, and you're just gonna wing it?
You're gonna murder
That-
her, become the leader of this dryad village, and then stay here forever?
Yeah, but the bird
I'll probably just give
specifically
it.
said that he needs to demand combat.
Yeah, the demand combat. They might
What?
make me do some hoop to jump through, but I mean the other option is like do it. So if we're in charge of these dryads, right, or druids,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can use them for good.
For profit.
Well, I
Or
was
we can
thinking
use a
more
bunch.
for like finding a Renicus and doing all the checking off all the other quests.
We're actually getting
Hey.
kind of low.
I legitimately don't believe that this is something that would be allowed to happen.
Why? He's the leader.
Some sort of
Yeah.
god would definitely intervene.
Fuck the gods. They're mean anyway.
I feel like some sort of
They're not
DM god
mean.
would be like, you can't have druid army.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like stay in the circle and, you know, I don't think you're allowed to like leave them and still be their leader.
Only one way to find out, and that
Yeah, I
way
mean, at
is
that point,
by
if we leave and I'm not the leader
murdering.
anymore, I don't really care.
True, but
Well, you got a few tries too, right? If you mess up the first time, just brings
Wait,
you
what?
back and then try again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
how many diamonds do we have?
2.
Yeah, so I got 2 deaths.
You got, yeah,
I
you
can
got
do
3
it.
tries.
3 tries.
Is a real bad idea.
Yeah, it's very
Mhm.
expensive. You should definitely not die.
Yeah, but think about it. If we do, we can say, hey, give us all your diamonds.
You think they have diamonds?
I mean, they're made of animals. I'm sure. Just go get diamonds from the hillsides.
We flooded
they
the
turn
only
into-
mine.
They turn into like diamond hunting moles.
Oh.
I don't think that's how this works. But if we're continuing on, we should continue on.
Yeah, we continue on.
You guys continue on. The next couple hours, as you march towards your death, you could see as the terrain kind of changes a bit, becomes a little wet in places. It's more like a marsh in some areas, though you're able to kind of make your way through here. As it begins to rain, and the sky kind of darkens a bit here, as you will approach. So though it's kind of bright out, it is like really cloudy and it's kind of darker. There's rain. Your vision is limited to simulate one, just like trees and things in the way. Also, this rock wall here is about 20 feet tall, but you can see clearly that there's more stuff back here behind it. You can see on top of this wall, there's some sort of structure. The main feature is like this tall, thin tower. So yeah, but if you were to go up, you'll be able to see more. But that's just kind of why things are the way they are. Outdoor maps are kind of difficult. It's basically like outdoor. Sometimes they're difficult to do. So, but that's the situation.
So, the bird mentioned a structure. Seems plausible that that's the structure that he mentioned, though we don't know. Any sign of that bird, Aaron?
I don't think the bird is going to be any help to us anymore. I think he's done all he can.
I'm just wondering if he's still following.
I don't see him, but I guess. What do you think? Do you think going through just boldly is the best effect? I think that's the best way for us to get the point across that we want to.
I mean, we don't even know that she's evil yet, right?
I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
she's turned literally everyone. All of the druids. That
Yeah, a druid werewolf army is terrifying. I'm just a
Yeah, but
a
he didn't
werewolf.
say it was against his will, did he?
He implied it, didn't he?
Wait,
He also
Jorgen.
did. What?
If you bite me, will I become a warlock?
No.
I'm positive that there's a very low chance. I'm willing to try.
If I bite you, will you become just human?
Wait, if I bite you, will you become a werewolf warlock?
Yes. Don't bite people. It's
Do you
rude.
feel like being in charge of a druid community?
Not even
Would
a
be
little.
fun. I mean,
As you guys are speaking kind of loudly here, you feel as the ground begins to tremble beneath your feet.
Uh-oh.
And then you see as this large creature, this large green creature, kind of leaps into view, pouncing on something. You see as it like grabs it, like wrestles with it for just a moment before it brings it to its mouth. Just begin to whatever it was. And then you see as it moves away.
Definitely trolls.
Tris, do you think that's a girl?
I don't know. Why does it matter?
I'm trying not to assume.
But you did. You assumed it was a girl.
No, I asked if you think it's a girl.
I just assume everything is non-binary and move on.
All right. Fight or sneak?
I'd rather not fight trolls.
Is the assumption that you think we're not gonna have to fight?
Well,
My
you
assumption-
just don't need to fight the whole thing, right?
My question is whether or not we're actually going to go in and try to fight these trolls. Or whether we're going to try to move past them.
I mean, if I have to fight her, I'd rather not be tired when I do it.
Yeah.
Alright, then pass without a trace. Let's go.
All right, we should go this way.
I don't get to cast this all that often, so... So we're
And this
going
is because-
sneaky.
This is because of your This is racial, right?
Yeah.
Racial? Yeah.
So it's like the ground itself is helping us be quiet.
Sure.
That's dope.
It wasn't raining. I would say that there's some sort of like sandstorm obscuring our movements, but that doesn't make any damn sense, does it?
Sand leaks out of the dirt just to make it quieter.
JD, let us know when we want to make stealth checks.
Sure. I like to not have you make it until like it's actually important whether you fail or succeed, so you don't know ahead of time how well you're doing.
I feel like we're doing great.
That's the problem.
Shh,
Not
be
a
quiet.
single troll.
Huh.
How tall was this wall of rocks?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Do we want to see what's over there?
Aaron, jump up there.
I just jump up to the edge.
Yeah.
Let's-
You gonna jump up and take a peek?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of climb / jump up.
All right. As you grab a hold of the side of the rock, you can feel that it's mossy and it's slick from the rain. But you could jump pretty high, so
Yeah, but I don't want to jump and then take 20 feet of fall damage.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You can jump, but you can't
This-
fall. But
Similar to
you never consider that.
You can
Yeah,
jump
good.
and grab onto the ledge and then slide your way down, right?
Yeah, but that's gonna be loud.
You don't think it'll be particularly loud?
Don't trust
Well, I
him.
guess. What kind of
Well-
armor are you wearing?
Well, he's trying to like get a grip on the mossy rocks.
Huh?
I'm just gonna cast flying
Oh.
and fly up to the very edge of the wall.
All right. You cast fly, which lasts for I think 10 minutes.
10 whole minutes.
All right, and I'm just gonna move you up here. You're not actually at full view, but this is what you see.
Do I know what I see over here?
So you see a man, or I'm sorry, not to assume. You see a person,
I see a them.
sitting on the ground, with their back towards you, doing something. It's hard to tell with their back towards you as it is. You also see off to the left over here, you see a large structure which appears to be like some strange carcass of like a very large dead animal. Its skeleton is kind of like holding it, and you can see as it's been built up with ropes and like mounds of dirt, different things. It's a very strange looking structure.
Do I have any
Triss.
idea what this creature was, or like any idea what it was similar to?
You can roll history or survival or arcana, maybe.
Can you cast Revivify on that giant skeleton?
No,
Survival history.
definitely been dead more than a minute.
Was Arcana an option? Did you say?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll take the one I'm proficient in for sure.
It looks like some kind of like. This might be wings. Like maybe that's the bones of wings. Like maybe this was some large winged creature, some kind of
Say
dragon.
dragon.
Say, dragon. Stop beating around the bush.
Some kind of wyvern?
Kind
Okay.
of
Those
dragon.
teeth, that jaw does not look like a dragon to me. So
Look,
if
look.
you tell me that it's a dragon, I will believe you.
It looks like a dragon.
Okay. Then I'm just flying down to have a conversation with my pals. I only see one dude up there. Looked real weird, and pretty sure that's a dragon's skeleton over there. I now don't know where the trolls are, but I'm very frightened. Oh, also there's like more. I assume this was another rock wall.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, I assume 20 feet.
About that, yeah.
All right. Well, there's another wall beyond this.
Okay. Do we continue on?
Don't see any trolls. Just that one human.
Lucky.
Is it?
No, we definitely can kill humans.
Yeah, as long as they're just humans.
Killed a lot of those.
All
Not
right.
on purpose.
What?
Not always.
Yeah, they just kind of got in the way.
That's on purpose.
All right, we continuing on. Aaron, are you leading the party?
Yeah, there you go.
In we go.
Oh, there's a troll.
There's a troll.
Jorgen, you had one job.
You had one jump. How long were you up there? I literally just walked 3 steps forward.
So, for the record, that token popped in for a second and then immediately popped out. And so I assumed that I wasn't.
What tokens? What are tokens, Jorgen?
I
What are you?
assumed
What
that I
madness are you
wasn't
speaking?
supposed to see it.
All right. What if we tame that creature's skill? Oh, but there it is. It's coming for us. Run.
Is it coming for us? Is that how?
Water, I guess.
Wait, where are we going?
What?
Chris?
I don't know.
Where are you going? What is it? What's happening right now?
In these rocks.
I don't know. I panic jumped into the water.
Get in the water and hide behind these rocks.
Did you all jump into the water except
No.
Chris?
No, of course not.
Is it?
I'm
Is it like?
I'm flying
fast?
above the water.
I sacrificed Tristan.
Chris, what are you doing? You just standing there?
We were hiding. I assumed we were still hidden. I'm
Well-
not getting in the water.
I'm just looking at where you're standing, and
Just get behind the rock.
you're not really. You would know that you're kind of out in the open.
I grab her ankle
Oh,
and I
fine,
pull
I'll
her
get in
into
the
the
damn
water.
water.
You jump in the water. Now you can roll stealth.
Yay.
Not okay with this.
This is gonna go great, guys.
It's gonna go great. 29,
I assumed I was stealth out in the open.
21, 14, and 21.
Plus 10?
Yes, plus
Oh.
10.
Negative. I'm giving you absolute values.
Oh, 21, 21.
Yeah.
29,
14. and
14.
21. Alright, let's do Gotcha.
Ah, damn you, troll.
No,
Aaron,
but
why
in
do
the
you have
water.
disadvantage?
Medium
Wait.
armor.
Oh. I thought it was
Oh.
just the heavy armor that did
No,
disadvantage.
there's
Oh,
some.
if yeah, if it's the
I have a
okay.
chain shirt.
Right, okay. Right.
Does he just head back in then?
Looks like it.
Going to
Yeah,
get his friends.
very possible.
We should move up to this tree.
Maybe we should
Sure.
move up to this rock. Don't we have lots of rope?
No,
Slippery rocks.
maybe.
You could see as the path here is kind of like winding upwards and kind of like around.
We gonna make a run for this other tree?
Quietly.
Alright. I'm going to fly as quietly as possible.
Dive into the bush.
Back.
All right, there's a guy named Todd up there.
What?
I run over to this rock and I duck behind it.
Alright. Alright.
Are we... okay. Oops.
Why are you guys all wet?
Okay.
I mean, it's raining. I'm
I'm not
soaked
wet.
as well. There's no difference here.
I snap my fingers. I'm not wet anymore.
Oh,
Oh. Does that guy see me? It's over there hiding behind his rock.
You could see as he's in the water here. It looks like he's bathing.
So I want to sneak up to him.
Okay.
what are you?
Hi.
You talk to him.
You just...
You say hi. He looks over his shoulder. He's just like, "So,
Hey, so I claim right of combat to Faldorn the White Wolf for a challenge over rulership of this particular
Circle.
circle.
he like does a double take at you. He looks at your armor. He stands up in all his naked glory,
Nice.
and he yells, "Ah!" And you're gonna roll initiative.
Just Aaron, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're not
roll.
joining?
Everybody else has a surprise round.
Everybody else has.
Who was surprised?
Do we roll initiative
Literally-
now, or should we roll
No.
initiative next time?
Oh, it's 11.
Oh,
That's true.
it is. It is
Uh,
10.
Yeah. Okay.
It
Yeah.
is midnight.
That's true. All right.
All
We'll
right.
have to start the combat next time.
And that's it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you guys back here next time.